Greetings, royal family. Greetings. Welcome to another episode of the Morning Boogie with me, Royal B. We are fashionably late, but we're here nonetheless. You already know how this YouTube thing goes with these notifications and these technical issues, but I'm here. So as you're rolling in the room, be sure to hit the like button, drop your comments. Hey, don't try me. I'm here. I know you watching from the bushes. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday today, right? March 18th, 2020. Hopefully you guys are in good spirits. Everyone is taking care of themselves and things are all good. So we're getting through this health scare, I guess, or all this pandemonium. Excuse me. So I normally wait until you guys start rolling in live. I know how these notifications can go. They take their sweet time being sent out, but I'm here. Late, but I'm here. Hey, don't try me, girl. So as you're in here, if you're in the bushes, just drop a hello, drop a greetings, hit me with a thumbs up, whatever you'd like. Man, I tell you, this technology is like fighting with me on a constant basis, but I'm here. So I want to talk about Andrew GILLUM today. It's all over the news. I've been trying to avoid it, but there's some updates. Also, Kenya Moore, got a little bit of news on her. And also young Berg. Remember him from Love and Hip Hop? I think he was on Atlanta or LA, one of them. Greetings, Lashia. Hey. Welcome. How you holding up with all of this stuff going on? Everything okay on your end? I know it's a lot. I'm trying to keep it positive. Don't want to harp on it too much, but hope everything is good on your end and you have everything that you need and you're keeping yourself safe. Excuse me. I don't want to cough too much. I don't want to scare anybody. All right, so let's get into it. If you catch the tail end of the live, you can always go back and watch the replay. I did a live last night. We had fun. I didn't think that people were going to be up that late, but we did a little Tuesday night live and everyone was participating. It was fun. So if you didn't catch that, you can go back and watch the replay. All right, I see everybody starting to roll. Some people are starting to roll in. Like I said, hit the like button as you're coming in. Don't forget to like the video, share the commentary. I don't mind, and drop your comments. So Andrew GILLUM, right? This is a hot topic right now, and it's unfortunate. It's a little sad. I like Andrew GILLUM. I'm not looking at the chat, as you know. Let me just get into the commentary. I'll be going back and forth. So Andrew GILLUM, he made the announcement that he's going to be withdrawing from politics. I did a poll on my community tab yesterday, just asking, do you think Andrew GILLUM's career in politics is over? And about 54% said, yeah, it's a wrap. I don't know if his career is over in politics. He's taking a hiatus right now. He's withdrawing. And he says, since my race for governor has ended, I fell into a depression that has led to alcohol abuse. So he is going to be going to rehab, and he's saying that he has, a little bit of a alcohol problem. So he's going to rehab, and I think that's a noble thing for him to do. A lot of people are criticizing him, saying he's making excuses, but wasn't this Bill Clinton's excuse for cheating on Hillary? He said that he cheated to help him with his anxiety. So Andrew Gillum is saying the same thing. After he ran for governor and he lost to DeSantis in Florida, he fell into a depression, and this caused him to abuse alcohol. And recently he was found by police in a Miami hotel room with meth, allegedly, and a gay male escort who overdosed, and ended up going to the hospital. He is alive, thank goodness. And Andrew Gillum says that he's stepping back from the public life right now. So he goes on to say that this has been a wake-up call for me. He witnessed his father suffer from alcoholism, and he says he knows the damaging effects that it can have when untreated. He also says that he knows that alcoholism is often a symptom of deeper struggles. So he'll be stepping down from all public-facing roles for the foreseeable future. And again, he says that he's going to be entering a rehab facility, and he apologized and he asked for privacy. And he's also given up his leadership of his Forward Florida. That's a political committee that he founded and created. It was basically created to register and motivate voters to defeat Cheeto Head, the current president. He's also stepping back from CNN. He was a paid commentator on CNN, so he's also stepping down. So they didn't, interesting that they didn't fire him, because I thought that they were going to fire him from CNN, but I guess he didn't give them time to. So he's stepping down as well. So he's kind of going, off the grid for a while and going to get himself together. Yeah. Even though he when he was running for governor of Florida, he was running against DeSantis, who is the current governor of Florida, Republican governor. He did lose, right? But he came closer than any Democratic had come in 20 years. So that's something to be said. And because of this, he got a lot of attention, and he was able to rub elbows with a lot of top financiers, people with money, who could possibly fund his future campaigns. And he also got the attention of former President Barack Obama. And at the end of February, his committee, they had close to either $2 to $3 million in unspent campaign funds. So I say that because I said to myself, that doesn't sound like a meth user to me, or someone who abuses drugs. $2 to $3 million in unspent money for his campaign, that's kind of unheard of. He did get criticized for that, I remember. And he also worked with a lot of progressives. He worked with the young black demographic, encouraging them to register to vote. And he was also part of restoring voting rights to felons in Florida. So I don't know. Something just seems off about this to me. Time definitely will tell, but I hope he doesn't stay away too long as from like the political arena. I really did like I liked his stance, you know what I mean? And this situation isn't enough for me to write him off. That's just my opinion. And as we know, throughout history, there are politicians who are in higher positions who have done far worse. Okay? Case in point, Cheeto Head. So, Gillum, he doesn't have any blood on his hands that we know of. So, I mean, he's all right in my book. That's just my opinion. But I am glad to see that he's going to rehab. But I'm just not buying the entire story. I was able to read the police report, and some things are just not adding up. They're just not adding up for me. So I don't know. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. The shit, it's crazy. I work at a grocery store and everything run out of products. I have to come in early to restock before customers come in. It drains me out. Wow, you're still working? That's crazy. Greetings, Tatiana. Hey. Oh, all the way up north. Shout out to the Bay Area. Someone in the chat from last night was from the Bay Area also. Finally caught alive. Yes, I am glad you are here. Greetings all the way up north. What's up? Yeah. Listen, you guys have been patient with me. You know how this technology goes. Shout out to the Bay. So they're restocking. So Lashia, you guys are constantly getting inventory and restocking. I know that has to be draining. I hope you're taking care of yourself, like stocking up on your or bulking up on your like vitamin C and stuff like that. Yep, grocery stores in Houston are still open. Well, that's good. And that's good that they're still open and that they still have like inventory and they're constantly restocking. That's good. It's scary. These politicians have too much fun. But come on, like, so you guys heard the story of GILLUM, right? Did you guys get the opportunity to read the police report? It's online. Darn, I should have gone on StreamYard so that I can screen share the police report. It just seemed a little inconsistent to me. It just seemed a little inconsistent. If there were illegal substances found in this hotel room, no arrests were made. Even now, this happened last week? There were no arrests made. That's odd, no? Isn't that odd to you guys? That just seems weird. Would you believe that these grocery store clerks are not getting hazardous pay? Wow. That doesn't surprise me. It's a darn shame, but it doesn't surprise me. Wow. And they have direct contact. You know how we get down over here, y'all. I can talk about 2 or 3 different things at the same time. So I love that. They're not getting hazardous pay. That's crazy. Yeah, just something just seems odd, right? So the police report goes, right? This guy, Mahias, this older gentleman, Mahias gave his credit card information to Dawson, which is the male escort who ended up overdosing. Dawson, let's just say his name is Dawson. His last name is Dawson or something like that. So Mahias says that he gave his credit card information to Dawson to rent the room. So when the room was rented, the credit card holder, who is Mahias, was not present. Red flag number 1 for me. How you gave him your credit card information to rent? How is that possible? Any of you ever rented a room at a hotel, not a motel or a Holiday Inn? Okay, a hotel in Miami Beach. So you go up to the desk and say, all right, I want to rent a room. And what, did you have the credit card information written down on a piece of paper? That doesn't make, this is what Mahias is saying as per the police report. He said he gave his credit card information to Dawson to rent the room. So Dawson rented the room at like 3 o'clock or something like that in the afternoon. And then Mahias, the credit card holder, didn't get to the room until like 9-10 o'clock or something like that. Red flag number 2. And when he got there, he said Dawson opened the door and then ended up collapsing on the bed. He was throwing up. GILLUM was in the bathroom throwing up. Mahias said he tried to perform chest compressions on Dawson and then called 911. When 911 got there, they saw GILLUM. He was inebriated. He was unable to really give a statement. Dawson was throwing up and kind of like passed out. And then GILLUM left. So how did he leave? Did he catch an Uber? Did he drive himself? He was under the influence as per the police officers. He was inebriated. I don't get it. This does not sound right. Probably from some site and rented online. Dyson, that's his name. What'd I say, Dawson? Dyson figured he'd get paid twice in one night from Mr. Mahias' dime. That's true. They could have done it online. That is true. Definitely true. Morning all. I can't stay just one day. Hey, Anjanette, greetings. Been on in a few days. Stay blessed. Yes, hopefully you staying safe. Stay blessed too. Wishing you well. Just take care of yourself. Everybody just take care of yourself. Yeah, like how the police officer just let. That's what I'm that. And then in the police report, the police officers noted that they noticed 2 baggies of what appeared to be crystal meth. So you mean to tell me that there were illegal substances in a hotel room, and the police officer who wrote the report witnessed this, seen it with his own eyes? All right, Anjanette. I'll probably be back on later on tonight, maybe. I don't even know. Oh, Sisters comes on tonight, right? Yeah, I mean we're all pretty bored. I'm bored, so that's why I've been on. But yes, I'll see you. Take care. And then the police officer didn't arrest anybody. They said Andrew Gillum just left. The police report is online if you guys want to read it. You could just, I think it was on was it on TMZ? You could just type in Andrew Gillum police report. It'll pop up. That doesn't make any darn sense. I know people who've gotten arrested and did time for just having marijuana in their possession. That's crazy talk. That's strange that Andrew wasn't taken to the hospital for observation. Right. He could have had alcohol poisoning, right? He was, according to the police, he was so inebriated that he couldn't even give a statement. He just left. How did he leave? What? That doesn't make any sense. What if he would have gotten into his car? You just let him go like that? A black man in Florida? They probably see that all the time in MIA and know what time it was, right? That's possible. I gotta watch Sisters from the beginning. What do you mean? The from season 1? I mean, not season 1, from episode 1. Yeah, the new episode comes on tonight. You already know. I'm on it. That's gonna be up early because I'm not doing a video where I'm gonna be on camera. It's just gonna be audio. Like I said, I'm playing around with that. And the videos with audio only, I said this yesterday for those of you who were on the live last night, those upload faster. So I'll have that up. Oh yeah, the first episode. Girl, good luck. If you can bear through it. I mean, if you don't want to watch, you can always watch my reviews. I think I have that on the playlist. But yeah, you can binge watch it. Get a good laugh in. It's fun to watch because I find it funny because some of the acting and some of the storylines and stuff they're so unrealistic and so bad that I just get on here and do reviews. And plus I love you guys comments. We have fun with it, so so let me know if you guys seen that police report. I'm just not feeling this, and I don't want to get too deep into it. I just smell a setup, man. And don't all police officers have to have body cams, right? They have to have body cams. So I don't know. Him going to rehab is not a bad thing. I'm just sitting here thinking like his wife, oh my gosh. I know his wife is so embarrassed. She probably chewed him out when he got home. But see, this whole thing, he said that he was at a wedding. He came from a wedding. So you come from a wedding, I don't believe. You come from a wedding You come from a wedding and then you go to a hotel room. I don't know. With a male escort, and you say that that's your friend. I don't know, Gillum. I don't know. I don't think his political career. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that his political career is over completely. I don't think so. I don't think it's over. Quite frankly, it's kind of like the requirement to be a politician these days is you have to have some sort of scandal. You know. Thank goodness that Dyson, the guy, he didn't pass away. And what is he saying? I don't know. I didn't read up to see if he said anything. If he gave a statement lately. Dyson said he personally wasn't at the wedding and Andrew made no mention of one. Oh, really? With a bunch of dudes in the room. This story just ain't adding up. And but a male escort though, Gillum? Dang. I don't know. And I'm not buying Mahia's story either. He gave the credit card information and then he showed up hours later and Gillum was in the room. I don't know about that. And did Gillum take a drug test? I don't think he did, right? He should have. He should have just taken a drug test. Yeah. It sucks because he's done so much, He's come so far, he's done so much. And I just personally think that them Repubs, they wasn't feeling the fact that here comes this young black dude. Because he was fairly young. What is he in his early 40s, 40 or something like that, 39, 40. Young black dude came and he was liked. He got a lot of attention and he came, I'm talking about by a hair. He was neck and neck with DeSantis. By a hair he lost. And that could have been flubbed too. They could have, how they do in Florida, child. Crunch the numbers. He probably technically won, but they made him not win, if you get what I'm trying to say. And as far as governors are concerned, in Florida, it's always been a Republican. So here comes this Democrat, this young black guy. He had a little bit of a scandal when I think he was mayor in Tallahassee, but nothing major. And here he comes, and he's like, I'm talking about by a hair, y'all. Like by half of a vote, maybe. He lost to DeSantis. So I guess they're like, nah, man, this guy, we got to get rid of him. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Yep, threw Andrew right up under the bus. Yeah. No, I think Mahias was shocked to see Andrew there. He was only expecting Dyson. Okay. Do you think he arrived late or he was always there? Do you think Mahias was always there? But then they have cameras in hotels, so they can prove that he came at a later time. That's true. That's a good point. He probably was like, "Wait a minute. I booked this room for you to be here. And you got another client in here. What's going on here?" Okay. Dyson was working like the rent was due. Okay. Tisk tisk tisk. But this is for me. This is not enough for me to write him off. I'm just saying it's not. Because I like ever since he came into the gubernatorial, race, I've been following this guy's career. So I just feel like it's not enough for me to write him off. Now, if there's proof that he was, physical with this guy, then it's like, hold up now. You're a married man, sir. What are you doing? Oh, Andrew. But yeah, he's going to rehab, so whatever, it is what it is. Go to rehab, do your thing. I don't think he arrived at the time he was supposed to. He was supposed to come like earlier, right? And then he came later on and was like, "Say what? Who this black man in here throwing up all over the place?" Greetings, LaShonda. Hey, LaShonda. Welcome back. Rehab doesn't explain Dyson and Mr. Mahias. Yeah, I know. Everybody wants to know what's going on with their men's. Everybody wants to know what's going on with their men's is in there. Do we? All right, be honest. Do you guys care that he was in the room? This is gonna sound like such a stupid question. Do you guys care that he was in the room with a male escort? With possibly drugs in the room. Like, do you guys care about that? I know that sounds like a stupid question. Oh God. I mean, it's funny to me. Not saying that any of you guys are doing this, but like just reading commentary and comments online and stuff. Excuse me. It's funny to me how some people expect some of these politicians to be squeaky clean. Like human beings are not squeaky clean. When if he was misappropriating funds and skimming off the top and buying prostitutes with campaign money, then I'd be like, hold on now. I definitely have a problem with that. We got to talk, sir. But his sexcapades, do we care? Oh gosh. Wait, I didn't even look at the chat yet. I'm laughing because I want to see what you guys are going to say to that question. All right, let me see. What I missed. Oh, LaShonda, I'm talking about I didn't even get into the other topics yet. I'm talking about Andrew Gillum. He's basically saying he's asking for privacy because he's going to rehab. He says that ever since he lost to DeSantis when he was running for governor of Florida, he slipped into a depression and he started using alcohol. And he said his father was an alcoholic and he's going to rehab. He's asking for privacy and he's stepping down from CNN because he was a paid correspondent on CNN. And he also has a foundation in Florida and he's kind of stepping down from that. The foundation is still going to be up and running, but he's not going to be running it. I'll do my homework and see who's going to be running that. And yeah, he's just going, basically he's just going off the grid, and he's just asking for privacy. Wait, hold on. That's all we want to know. I do. He's married with 3 children. Okay. Tatiana says yes, because it's all illegal. Got my coffee and grandkids are, hi grandbabies. I remember you said you were with your grandbabies last night. The grandkids are outside playing. Good. The escort, the meth, absolutely not. But people with money shouldn't get away with stuff that normal people I agree with that now. I agree. Lashia says nope. But I agree with that, Tatiana. That's true because just like I said, I know people who personally, don't judge me. I know people who have gotten arrested, paid fines, did a little bit of time, came out on probation just for marijuana. And we're not talking about pounds and pounds of green. We're talking about a couple of bags and some money. And here it is. The police report stated that meth was found, or let me stop saying this before they demonetize this video. Illegal substances were found in the room. Police report says this. And no one was arrested. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't think we care about the escapade per se. Yeah, just I don't like that's not gonna be enough for me to write him off. I mean, it's like juicy and it's salacious, you know. Um, but it's like, hold up, wait a minute, bruh. I word. It's like, wait, hold on. I'm not really sure if escorting is illegal though. Right? Is it? That's a good darn point too. Because they have these sites. Yeah, because he's affiliated, this guy, Dyson, he's affiliated with some male escorting site. Is escorting illegal? Prostitution is in certain states. It is illegal, isn't it? Prostitution is not legal in Florida. But right? Like that has to be illegal, no? You guys are smart. I love it. My royal intellects. People don't like being lied to. We feel lied to. Okay, what exactly do you feel like what was the lie? Gillum never said he never got. I love that y'all have a sense of humor because you know this would offend so many people. Gillum never said, "Hey, I don't like dibbing and dabbing in certain things." He never said that. He never said that. He never said that he did either. Yeah, you know, yo, I'm so silly. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. I'm glad that you guys are here. Prostitution is not legal here in Florida. Okay, I didn't think so, right? So, but escorting, isn't that a that is I'm trying to be mature here. It's not going to work. So bear with me. But escorting, that's a form of prostitution, right? Like, but nobody, what blows my mind, y'all, for real, no one was arrested. No one was arrested. And I'm wondering if that had to do with his title, his political title. But nah, man, he's a black man in Florida. Like, I'm just not. I can see it like this. They like, look, Gillum, we're not gonna have you, having no sort of political power, right? So here's how this is gonna go. You're gonna do X, Y, and Z. You're gonna show up at this hotel, and we're gonna make this all go away. Or they caught him in the hotel, and it's like, look, we can make all this go away, but you got to step down. You got to get out of the political arena because we don't want you here. You can walk away scot-free, go to rehab. Everybody loves, a good rehab story. You know what this reminds me of a little bit? Remember when on Power, when Tariq was mad that Ghost wasn't going to be doing time for him or taking the fall for him as far as Ray Ray's concerned? And Ghost was trying to tell him, son, look, I got this. Like, I'm running for political office. Just go to rehab. Like, go to rehab. You'll be good. And Tariq didn't want to listen. And he was like, this will be fine. Like, everybody likes a good, rehab. I turned myself around story. I don't know why I thought of that. So they probably said to him, look, man, we'll make all of this go away, but you got to step out of the political arena. Just go away. We'll have somebody, conjure up a speech for you. We'll get you in a nice facility for a couple of months where you can relax. And yeah, but stay away from politics. I don't know why I feel like that. Let me see what y'all saying. Prostitution is not legal. He put up this persona which is annoying. I think he's been hiding this his whole life. Like what? Hiding what? That he likes that he likes escorts? I'm not trying to be funny with you. I'm just trying to be funny in general. But he put up this persona. I mean, he's been hiding what? That he's gay, bisexual, or that he like to dibble and dabble a little bit. I feel like escorting is for people like politicians and people with good money, a legit way to right, yeah. True. A safe way, a bougie way to prostitute, right? The one thing he's missing is we don't really care about the rehab. I don't believe he's been depressed since losing either. No, you're not buying that? You think that's a lie? It's a good PR stunt though. Listen, can get if Bill Clinton can use the excuse. You guys heard what Bill Clinton said recently, right? That he was cheating because he was cheating on Hillary because it helped with his anxiety. But then again, we live in America, so we know Bill Clinton can say things that Andrew Gillum can't, if you get what I'm saying. That he likes men. You don't comment on politics because you suck at it? Well, listen, this is a judgment-free zone, LaShonda. So I will say this. If there's anything that you don't understand that we're talking about, just ask. One of your fellow royal family members will answer. If I see the comment, I will answer. Politics can be intimidating for a lot of people because there's just so much going on and it's filled with so much like foolishness sometimes that people just get turned off and they don't even want to understand because it's crazy. But if there's something that like we talking about or in particular, just ask. I'll answer. And like I said, any one of your royal family members here will answer too. That's how we get down over here. But I understand some people don't even talk politics. Well, I was taught, my grandmother and my grandfather, my grandparents, they were from the old school. They were like, and from the islands too, like you don't talk politics because like politics, for instance, in Jamaica is very different from politics here. It's similar but very different. If you rep one national party versus another, it can get real violent, you know what I mean? So that's why, like, I guess growing up in their times, my grandmother and my grandfather, like, you don't talk politics with everybody. So I keep it minimal. I don't really talk politics on my channel either. I just always had that mindset. That was kind of like kitchen table talk when we talk about politics amongst my family. But I don't really talk about it like on my channel per se. Which is unfortunate because I do feel like I like to talk with people so I can be educated and probably educate other people. But yeah, you have to be careful because some people, they get a little crazy. Yep, not buying the depression. Yo, the Bay is not playing with Andrew Gillum today. I think he hired Judy Bloom, aka the real Olivia Pope. Okay. And rehab was the move. Yeah, I can see that. Only thing I know about politics is Cheeto head. Don't need to be the president. There you go. So you know a lot. Don't underestimate yourself. You are absolutely correct. So much I want to say. So all the way up north says she's not buying the rehab story. Okay, so you basically think that this is his lifestyle and he just ended up getting caught this time around. But you, a 40-year-old man, gets so drunk that you throwing up. I can't remember the last. I don't drink. But in my college days, we used to get turned up, and I can't remember the last time that I was so inebriated that I was throwing up all over the place. Mm-mm. And they didn't say in the police, it didn't list in the police report that there was alcohol in the room. I don't remember seeing that on the police report. Just not adding up. He drunk. How did he get there? They could have been at the bar, drinking at the bar in the hotel. You think okay? So you okay? Okay. Tatiana said, I think we should talk politics. I could learn more too. All right. Okay. I'll try to keep in mind, yeah, I have to be careful because there's a lot of things that this if you notice when I talk, even in my videos, I'll use code words and certain words that I actually have blocked or whatever because YouTube will demonetize me with the quickness. And it's not just me, it's everybody. There's certain things that they want to be advertiser friendly, so that's why I have to be careful. But I don't mind talking about it mildly. And again, any questions, if I know, then I'll do my best to explain. But yeah, I think I should. It's funny because one of my friends said that I should talk more about it on my channel. I don't have to get heavy because, like I said, I talk politics with some of my family members and my close friends, those who understand politics, even those who don't. And we have like conversations. We go hard, and I'm not a. I don't know everything, but what I do know, I express. What I don't know, I don't act like I know everything. But if I know something, I'll talk about it. But okay, I'm here for it. Yes, according to Funky Dynema, who is the was in yeah, I saw his. It's funny because I wasn't gonna talk about this, and I saw his video. His video was hilarious. I was watching it yesterday, as a matter of fact. Yeah, he went to college with him. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, I saw that too. Like this is not. He remember he was the mayor in Tallahassee, and there were talks of him, being attracted to men. Put it that way. Even in college, yes, Funky Dineva said that, and also, oh boy, even when he was running for governor, people were questioning his sexuality, and saying that his wife was went to college with him, and they were best friends. They were close friends in college, and she's basically what they call a beard. You know what I don't understand? This is about to take a whole nother turn, but you know how we get down over here. Maybe it's easier said than done because I'm a heterosexual black woman. So I guess I don't want to be ignorant and act like I understand the plight of someone who is gay or who is in the closet or on the DL, whatever the terminology is. But see, stuff like this always happens, man. It's like, dang, just living your truth. I know that's easier said than done. I know. You want to have a squeaky clean image, you want to appeal to a certain demographic. It just sucks because then stuff like this ends up happening. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you suppress all of these feelings, you suppress who you are, and then what ends up happening? Stuff like this. And it ends up hurting innocent people, If his wife did not know about his lifestyle, let's just assume she didn't know, even though people are saying she knew. Let's assume she didn't know, right? Look at this shame and scandal brought to her doorstep. And his children. His children are fairly young, but they're not going to be young forever. This is something that's written in history. They're not going to erase this from history. Dang, man, it just really sucks. It's unfortunate. And truth be told, I never care. I don't care who anyone is doing whatever they're doing with. Especially someone that I'm not in a relationship with, you know. What was he doing in that darn room? What were you doing there, bro? Like, seriously. And we probably will never know the truth. We probably will never know the truth. I agree with your parents. You can't talk about politics with everyone. Yeah. If you've only voted in your life, I'm not gonna have a conversation. Oh, you mean if you've never voted in your life? And your political views tell you what you're thinking in your mind. That's why politics are your job is a no no. Yeah. I have to be very careful when it comes to what I'll do is I'll steer clear of giving my opinions. My real uncensored opinions anyway. But as far as facts are concerned, like for instance what I was saying about Andrew Gillum, his political stance as a Democrat and him coming very close. When I say close, y'all, like I'm talking about like a hair, like your edges, like you know what I'm saying, like like half of a hair close to beating DeSantis, who is a Republican. He's a Democrat. Like that was never the case in the state of Florida for like 20 something years. So that's something to be said. So maybe they looked at him as a political threat, and it's like, we gotta get this guy, out of here. So I'm not gonna skate around certain topics, but it's just some things that I'm not gonna say. But as far as like educating you on politics, or you know what I mean, just making you aware of certain things, sure, I have no problem doing that. But I just have to be careful. Like I said, my peoples, we from the islands, and it's a different ball game in Jamaica as it pertains to politics. Like you wear the wrong color representing your political affiliation or support, and it could cost you your life. So it's very, very, very different. Here it's, especially with young people now, they're a lot more vocal, and you see a lot of younger people getting more involved in politics, and they kind of have they have the freedom to do so here, without it being fatal, put it that way. In Jamaica, and I'm sure in other countries, not even just the West Indies, in other countries, it's crazy. So yeah, like I said, I'll just be careful. I feel that if you leave your life in the public, then there is no privacy. So oh, you know what, Lashonda? I'm glad you said that. Hold on, let me see. I'm 40 years old and made the decision not to vote anymore because look who and how we got the president. Dang, I wish I could respond to that, but I can't. But I hear you. As far as what you say about privacy, right? Let me ask a question, cuz I wish my good Judy was on this live. My good Judy's probably listening. But anyway, I had a conversation, right? About people, celebrities having privacy. Here was my stance. For instance, let's say you see your favorite rapper, singer, or whatever in a restaurant or in a bookstore or wherever, and they're with their family. Let's say they're in a restaurant with their family, and you want to take a picture with them, and that celebrity says to you, no, 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 I'm with my family, like not right now. Do you, as the fan, have the right to get angry and mad? And is that celebrity wrong? Because just like LaShonda says, she feels that if you live your life in the public, then there is no privacy, so you can't ask for privacy. I say that if someone basically is a celebrity or whatever, they're a public figure of some sort, I feel that they still have the right to privacy when it comes to certain things. That's my opinion. Some people say no, and that's their opinion. I get it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I don't know. We're going to pray for Andrew Gillum. The celebrity is not wrong. Honestly, I've never been that type of fan. Me either. Me either. I just feel like what do I want to say? I just pay attention to like social cues. If I see, for instance, if I see, who could I think of? I don't know. If I see Kanye West, right, and he is in the mall or something, I don't know, and he's there with a few people, and if I see him and I try to make eye contact, like from a distance, I'll probably say, "Hey, Kanye," and I'll wave. If he's inviting, then I'll approach him carefully. I don't want to get bum rushed by security, right? But if he's like waving and like, he's with his kids or something like that, I'll keep my distance. That's just me. Like I don't know. Because at the end of the day, why do I keep saying that? Because what we have to understand is too, there are crazy fans. People are crazy. So even though, for instance, Kanye is a celebrity, he still has to be careful of me. I'm a stranger to him. I could be inviting and smiling and come up to him, and I could throw something in his face or snatch his chain or punch him or hurt him. He still has to be careful of his surroundings. I'm a stranger to him. My good Judy says the opposite. My good Judy says, no, you choose to live your life in the public eye, so nothing is off limits. I don't agree with that. Because Nene was on the Breakfast Club. I think this is where the conversation stemmed from. Nene was on the Breakfast Club, and I think she said that if she doesn't want to take a picture with someone, she doesn't. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I don't think that these people who are public figures are obligated to take pictures and be all up in the faces of people who consider themselves fans. I don't think so. And it's been said, well, the fans are the reasons why these people have this fame. Right. Like, for instance, Kanye West. I like Kanye West because of his musical talents. So he's giving me his musical talents in the form of an album. I pay to be entertained musically by Kanye West. That's an even exchange. But I'm not he's not obligated to have a conversation with me. I'm still a stranger. Am I making sense, y'all? Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. The celebrity is not wrong. Honestly, I've never been that type of fan. I don't think that's wrong. If it's not an event, then leave people be. Word! If they're with their family, then yes, leave them alone. Celebrities do have the right to have privacy. It's just not limited, right? Yes, exactly what you just said. I'm not trying to grab. Wait, these comments are going fast. Grab you or interrupt you what you're doing on your personal time. It's just limited. Exactly. I agree, Roy B. People are not entitled to the private lives of others. Right. The entitlement is in the. I agree. Hey, Ray. What's up? I didn't even realize I was reading your comment. Greetings. How you doing? You maintaining everything all right? Just checking in, making sure everybody's okay. The entitlement. That's the problem. The entitlement in this society is crazy. How, like, I don't think that way. I'm not knocking anybody who feels opposite of me, but I'm just thinking of myself. Like, I wouldn't want anybody I don't know. I don't like that. You have to be careful. People are crazy. Now, I'm not a fan, but I'm just thinking back to Kanye's wife. Before she was Kanye's wife. Please don't put her name in the chat. Please. I can't. Right? Just think about what happened to her. She was on the red carpet, right? Remember? And someone came up to her. Someone got close enough to I think they threw flour on her. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. You got to be careful, man. You got to be careful these days. There still has to be basic human respect and consideration. Word. I'm saying privacy and moments are not the same. Okay. It's a new Twitter, Instagram. Tell all your business society that feels differently. Too many crazy people out there these days. So let's have to be careful. They don't know who really likes that exactly. Oh, I don't want to jack up your name. Let me try. Ms. Osea Osedije? Osedje? Sorry, I tried. I agree with you. Welcome, greetings. If I see Kanye with his kids while he was out, like at dinner or something, I'm not gonna approach him. There are intimate settings that celebrities are in. That's when people want to approach them. Greetings, only me. Hey, Mrs. C. Almost. I'm sorry. I don't want to jack up Miss O. Can I call you Miss O? O say IJ. Oh, O say IJ. What is the origin of that name? Is that a Nigerian name, perhaps? My job gives me a paycheck. That doesn't mean they are entitled to my privacy. Facts. Word. They darn sure aren't. Okay? It's an even exchange. Okay? You know, my employer, I'm giving you my time and you are compensating me monetarily for my time. I'm not here to build your company. I'm not here to be employee of the month. This is just my point of view. None of that. Make sure that my money is deposited into my account on time every 2 weeks. Okay? Oh, PETA? Oh, was it? See, that's even worse. Let me tell you something about PETA. They need to relax. They tried my girl Little Kim, um, I think it was last year, a couple months ago, and she wasn't having it. She was in New York, and they tried to approach her, and she was just like, "What? Back up!" You know, she was getting buck. They keep forgetting that Miss Kimberly Denise Jones is from Brooklyn. They need to cut it out. Oh, Ghana, beautiful, Ghana. Well, welcome. This is my first time seeing you here in the live chat. Welcome. You know, I'm just not. I'm just like I said. I am not going. Even if I saw well, I wouldn't say much of anything to Oprah now. I would just wave, still give her her respect. But yeah, I can't. Iyanla. If I saw Iyanla now, I don't know. I would give her her respect, but I would want her to be like, come beloved, come over here, beloved. I would want her to do that. But if she didn't, I wouldn't be mad and say, "Oh, forget Iyanla. She thinks she's better than." No, I understand that. Listen, people have bad days. People are not in the mood. People are human, you know. So I just don't think that the public is entitled to that celebrity whenever they want. Like you don't get you don't know you don't get that. If a celebrity does not want to be bothered with, I mean, they don't have to be nasty about it, but still, you know, people are human. See, the problem is entitlement and also putting people up on pedestals. Can't do that because you'll be disappointed. You have expectations, all these expectations that these celebrities are just going to welcome you with open arms, and then when they don't, you start being rude and negative and saying that you don't like them and they're nasty and all this other stuff. Mm-mm. Kim let Peter know that she was still the same chick. Okay. On the escalator and got no time. Nope. Thank you. I watched you for a while and love your recaps, especially with growing up hip hop. Love your energy. You good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ms. O. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Yes. You guys rock, man. I just love it. I just come on here to be myself. You know? And you attracts like. You know, good people attract good people. So I'm just myself. This is really how I am on a consistent basis. When I'm talking on the phone with my friends, this is exactly how I talk. I talk a lot. Always. Come, beloved. Yes. I'd be like, Mother Iyanla, excuse me. Mother Iyanla. Hey, if she hits you with that smile, hi, beloved. I'd be like, remember in Color Purple? Remember in Color Purple when Celia and Nettie were reunited toward the end? They were like, and they ran to each other. That's how I would be to her, with a limp and all. Even though I don't walk with a limp, but I would walk with a limp like I was a newborn baby, not even newborn, a toddler trying to walk. Oh, Mother Iyanla. I would fan out for Iyanla for sure because I have so much respect for that woman. But if she's eating, I'm not gonna run up to her table and be like, "Hey, hey, Iyanla, hey, beloved, hey, mama, what's up? Do I do the work? I've done the work, Iyanla. Can we talk?" No, I'm not doing all that. But yeah, there was a video a while back of Busta Rhymes. He was performing somewhere, and he was getting on the tour bus, and there were people behind the gate, like calling his name, calling his name. So security was ushering him onto the bus. So he was getting on the bus, and they were like, "Oh, Busta Rhymes, can we get a picture? Can we get a picture?" And then the lady said to him, she called him something. I don't remember what she called him. She called him an a-hole or something like that in front of her kid. And as he was getting on the bus, he turned around and he was like, "Why would you call me out of my name?" And I think he in turn called her a B, which was like, oh gosh, why would you do that? But he says, like, "You calling me out my name because I have to go on the bus to use the bathroom." He was coming back out. But see, that's what I'm saying. He should have ignored her, first of all. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, she got mad because he was getting on the bus. His security was ushering him on the bus. So she felt ignored. And in a crowd of people, you're calling him out his name. There were kids there and everything. So it's like, just chill, lady. Like, relax, I just never got a chance to catch you live, always after. I'm glad I finally did. Yes, I'm glad you did too. And I'm hoping everything is okay on your end. Just doing a check-in with my peoples. I only have a few celebrities that I would disrespect if I met them. Oh my gosh. You would no, Lashonda. Who would you not disrespect, but who would you give the stink eye to? Which celebrities? Yes, I just saw The Color Purple, the musical, last weekend. Oh, really? At the Kravitz Center. It was good, by the way. Who was in uh who was in it? Who played Celie in The Color Purple that you saw? The musical. Cuz I remember when it was on Broadway, I think Fantasia was in The Color Purple, right? That was a long time ago. So when you went to go see it live, the musical, who played Celie? Was it anybody famous? Yes, he was good people. I can honestly say I've been watching YouTube for years, and this is the most conversation I interacted. Aww, thank you. Only me says I'm not one to approach stars. Yeah, like, I'm not approaching. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to. I just, but I will. Depending on the environment, I may approach Iyanla, but I will do it from a. Like I said, I just watch body language. I just watch body language. Some celebrities, they don't want to be bothered, and to me that's okay. I just think I don't even want to be bothered sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. They still got me going to work this week, but I always been a clean freak with wife's everything. Looked at me crazy, and it's hard to find anything. Oh yeah, Dag. So you're not even shutting your job down? Mm. Do you work in an environment where you're close to a lot of people, Miss O? Lashonda, I want to know who you would give the stink eye to if you met them in person, if you don't mind sharing. I've seen several celebrities in person, and I like, you know, my brother, and his friends, and myself and my friends, we went down to South Beach. Oh gosh, that was back in 2006? No, 2005. and we all went to South Beach for spring break. 2004 or 2005. Maybe it was 2005. No, 2004. Anyway, I'm sorry. And the day that I was supposed to go, me and my friends were supposed to go to, like, on the actual beach with my brother and his friends. We didn't go. I think we stayed on Collins, just walking the strip or whatever. Or we went out to eat. I forgot where we went, but we didn't go with them to the beach at that time. And you know who my brother, and I'm the huge fan of this person, right? Not that my brother isn't. My brother ended up seeing Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston on the beach, right? True story. And when he told me this, I cried. I literally cried, because if you guys have been watching my commentary, you know how I feel about my nippy. So my brother, and it was like 6 of his friends. I forgot what year this was. I think this was 2004. Because my brother and I are a year apart. So that might have been his last year of college. Anyway. And they were on the beach, and they saw Bobby and Whitney. And they were approached. Now, mind you, my brother and his friends are like big dudes. Not harmless until they have to press the gas. But big dudes. So they're like, oh, snap, that's Whitney Houston. Now, remember, we're from Jersey. So is Whitney. So it's like, oh, snap, it's Whitney Houston. So they're like, hey, can we, can we get a picture? And he says that they were all saying that Bobby Brown at first was like, nah, guys, chill. And they're like, Whitney, we're from Jersey. So Whitney's like, what part of Jersey you from? So they all started shouting out, because Whitney's from East Orange. So they all started, some of my brother's friends were from East Orange, Newark, and all of that stuff. So they're like, oh, yeah, we're from here, from there. So she's like, she was trying to like test them. Oh my God, I'm about to cry again. I can't believe that I could have been with them that day on the beach and saw Whitney Houston. When he's telling me the story, I'm crying as he's telling me the story. I'm like, what? And they got a picture with her and everything. It was so funny. My brother said that she was so cool. All of them, my brother and his friends, they're still best friends to this day, the crew. And he said that when they were talking, telling her like where they're from in Jersey, of course she knew the areas, and they were chit-chatting. And after a while, Bobby Brown kind of like, he kind of loosened up, and then he got cool. Mind you, my brother and all of them, they're like taller and bigger than Bobby Brown. And you see the picture, you can see like, so Jersey. All of them had on like football jerseys on the beach, ghetto, in jeans and Timbs, and you can just see Whitney Houston, you can see Bobby, and all of my brother and his friends. But he said that, at first they were at a safe distance, and they were like, hey, Whitney, what's up? Like, we're from Jersey too, what's up? Like, and I think that made her say like, wait a minute, hold on, these my peoples. Because she was eating, her and Bobby Brown were eating at on the beach. And they ended up walking, they took a picture on the beach, they talked for like almost an hour. And he said that she was so down to earth and so cool. Like, everybody says the same thing about Whitney Houston, that she was so down to earth. A lot of us Jersey people are just cool like that, And my brother was like, it's crazy because she was just like one of the homies. Like, she was so cool. Every time I look at that picture, it just makes me want to cry. And we were all in Miami around the same time for spring break. Imagine I didn't go. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to go, because I would have just been crying. I'd have been acting like a total fan. I would have been fanning out. But yeah, my brother, he said that they, like, him and his friends, they were just, no one was like jumping up and down, oh my God, Whitney Houston. Nah, they were like, hey, Whitney, what's good? Like, yo, we from Jersey too. She was asking them where they were from. She was naming certain things in the neighborhood, and she was asking, is this place still there? And they were like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, some of them were from Jersey City. Like, she knew Patterson, East Orange, West Orange, Jersey, Newark. My brother said it was so crazy because he knows how I feel about Whitney Houston. Like, I'm like, oh my God, growing up, everything was Whitney Houston. And he said, just to see her, he said, you and her would have just been kicking it. He said they were laughing, they had jokes. Bobby Brown, he loosened up after a while, you know, because I guess he felt like he had to protect her. But he was just like, yo, y'all mad cool. They started talking about football, them and Bobby Brown, because some of my brother's friends had on football jerseys. He said that it was just so crazy that how cool they were. And every time he tells the story, I just sit there and say to myself, why didn't I go with them to the beach that day? Maybe it wasn't meant to be. But yeah, he just the way he talked about her, he just couldn't wrap his mind around the fact that this icon, you know what I mean, from Jersey, but she is just still just an around the way girl, just mad down to earth. And Bobby Brown was cool too. Like, they were just cool. So yeah, you know, that's his celebrity encounter. You know, so I mean, some, like I said, but once they kept a safe distance, and then once she kind of felt cool and kind of was welcoming to them, they came over. Instead, they left the restaurant. They were walking on the beach. Imagine walking on the beach with freaking Whitney Houston, chilling, reminiscing about certain areas in Jersey. Oh. Let me see what you're saying in the chat. Oh, Tatiana, nobody famous, just the off-Broadway act. Oh, okay. Where I grew up in Atlanta, we had a lot of celebrities around in my neighborhood. So I treated them more like neighbors than celebrities, right? Yeah, they're regular people. Oh my God, that would be the one I disrespect just to meet. Not yet. Oh, you work at a call center, Miss O? Most got sent home this week. They trying to shut. Oh, you're in Florida? What? If you don't mind me asking, what county? If you don't want to put like the city in Florida. Okay, there's another Floridian in here. I was talking about Andrew Gillum. I don't know if you heard the commentary on that earlier. I've seen several celebrities in person as well. Everyone was nice. The only celebrity I seen was really Alan Payne, not Mr. Jason's Lyric with his nappy chest hair. Bobby and Whitney, that's awesome. I would not call him out his name in a bad way, Busta Rhymes. I would call him Daddy Love Bug. What? Oh, spring break in Daytona. Me and my friends met a lot of stars. Hung with stars, smoked with stars, and hung with them in their rooms. Nothing sexual. Yeah, I'm telling you, you'd be surprised. A lot of I heard Ray J is cool too. I knew someone who's I know someone, not knew someone, know someone who ran into Ray J in a club out in LA, and they were smoking with him and chilling like in the club, because he used to, I don't know if he still does a lot of parties, but he used to do a lot of like party planning. I don't know if he had like a promotion company or something like that, but yeah, he used to do throw a lot of parties and clubs and stuff like that. I heard Ray J was cool too. Whitney Houston, Little Bobby, Christina, and Robin all came through my register where I worked. She was nice. Yeah, see? I never heard anyone running into Whitney Houston and she was nasty. I think that's the best. Shout out to my brother. He's lucky, man. He knows. He was like, yo, guess who we just saw? And I'm like, yeah, we in Florida. You know what I'm saying? We in Miami. Who you saw? When he said Whitney Houston, I was like, what? And then they were like, yo, sis, we saw Bobby and they're telling me the whole time, and I'm listening, and tears are just rolling down my eyes. I'm so dramatic. My brother was like, yo, you would have been cracking up. Like, y'all would have been cracking jokes. She's mad cool, yo. Then he was like, it's okay. I know how you feel. I was like, well, I'm glad it was one of us. I wonder if he'll send me because he still has the picture of all of them. I should post that on my community tab. I'm gonna tell him to take a picture. Me and my brother, we don't live in the same state anymore. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. That's kind of corny, right? Wait, let me get back to these comments. I'm sorry. One of the nicest celebs I've ever met was Queen Mary J. Blige. I was an intern. She was nice to all of us. She's a real one. But again, I respected her privacy and stayed in my lane. Yeah. I would not give nobody stink eye. I would just want to hug and touch them and sleep with Buster. Okay, LaShonda, you keeping it a buck. I respect it. I respect it. Whitney, Lil Bobby, Christina, Robin. Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, I would love to meet Mary J. Blige too. Nicest person I ever met was Ice Cube. Oh wow. Cube is the person you think he is in your head. Just cool. Yeah, he seems real laid back and cool. Girls. Hey Josie. What did Kenya do now? Oh yeah. I forgot I had Kenya in the description. Pinellas County. Is that North Florida? Well, that's not South Florida, right? That's up north. Although I've seen him 2 times in one day. And when I seen him at night, me and my peeps snuck in his VIP, and he remembered us and was cool. Oh, that's dope. I have to go back and listen to the Andrew Gilliam talk. He's Kevin Hart 2.0. I love chest hair. Not the patchy kind, though. Wait, what did it say? Yes, we was at Celebrity B-Ball game, and Alan Payne was a butthole to this girl asking for his autograph. You like slick, smooth chest hair? Y'all better leave that texture chest hair alone. Now, I don't like taco meat. Mm-mm. You got to brush it out. You know, put a little grease, a little baby oil on it. Just brush it out a little bit. It can be fluffy, but just not rolled up like taco meat. I'm about to go to work. Everybody stay safe. I know Pinellas County. Oh, by Clearwater. Thanks for joining the chat, Miss O. You stay safe as well. Thanks for joining the chat. Oh, you from Dallas? Okay, Dallas, Texas. Whitney Houston got me through a lot of hard times in my life. Word, through music. She was my best friend in my head. I just listened to her music for advice. I'm telling you, I don't need to go off on a tangent about Miss Nippy. Yes, Miss O. Thanks for joining. Kenya, let me. Yo, I rock with y'all, man. I be getting all off topic and stuff like that. I always have something to talk about. Whatever. But Kenya, I know, right? Like, nobody don't care about Kenya. Apparently, she has tax debt. She's been slapped with a lien over unpaid taxes. The state of Georgia and Fulton County have filed a lien against her. And the lien accuses her of failing to pay taxes on her Atlanta property. Listen to this, in the amount of $278.11. So the state of Georgia slapped the lien against Moore's home, which means they will collect if she sells her house, if the property is sold. And to date, the lien remains active and has yet to be paid off. Georgia puts all your business in the streets. Really, $278.11? Kenya girl, tie up your loose ends instead of picking fights with Nene. Brush that out. Word, like, you know what I'm saying? Get a little bit of brush out that taco meat, boo. You know, don't let it be dry. Condition your taco meat at least. little conditioner, leave-in conditioner on there. Oh God, I don't want to lay my head on your chest. And you exfoliating my skin with your rough taco meat. You think it was an oversight? Yeah, it probably was. That's why she should be worrying about her financial dealings instead of running behind somebody that don't want her. That's crazy though. They just Georgia. They just put all your business out in the street. Young Berg, you guys heard about this guy? Remember Young Berg from Love and Hip Hop? I forgot which franchise he was a part of. They just all seem to be one. Um, he was accused of beating up some girl, and there were pictures of her eye all like busted up and her nose busted up. Well, he's saying that he's a victim of a planned and coordinated home invasion robbery, and all he was doing was defending himself. Let me see if I can pull up the article. This is according to the Blast. He says that he did not assault a woman who was inside of his home over the weekend. In fact, he says that he is the true victim of a quote-unquote planned and coordinated home invasion robbery and was only defending himself. Youngberg, aka Hitmaker, he issued a statement through his attorney to explain the events leading up to physical violence that occurred with the woman. So on Saturday morning, March 14, 2020, Hitmaker was the victim of a planned and coordinated home invasion, robbery, and assault, the statement begins. He continued, Tilly is the name of the girl. She came to Youngberg's house at around 3:40 a.m. Although she had been to, what is my computer doing? Although she had been to, hold on, where was I? Although she had been to Mr. Ward, that's Youngberg's real name. She had been to Youngberg's house before and was familiar with the layout of the house. She is not now and has never been his girlfriend and has been falsely reported in some media stories. So she's claiming, I guess she was claiming that they were in a relationship. His attorneys, given his statement, said that they were never in a relationship. The LAPD reported that the two were in a dating relationship and it was classified as an intimate partner violence. Youngberg's lawyer explained, even though it was late and approximately 50 degrees outside, Miss Tilly strangely suggested that they get in the hot tub. Youngberg declined her request. After some physical intimacy, Miss Tilly made a calculated, unprovoked attack on Hitmaker, slapping and punching him repeatedly. And Youngberg defended himself against this attack. So Hitmaker says, in the middle of this assault by Miss Tilly, the security alarm for the back door for Youngberg's house went off. The ADT security company has records of the alarm, and the home security company ring captured video footage of two armed assailants jumping the fence into Youngberg's backyard, while the third man acted as a lookout. The robbers were unable to get into the house because the back door was secured by a heavy chain with a lock. Right after the alarm sounded, Youngberg saw one of the robbers running back from the back door towards the fence. He then heard the robbers trying unsuccessfully to kick open his front door. Following these startling events, Youngberg was able to view Miss Tilly's phone and saw that she had been in communication with and was sharing her location with an unknown person. This person was calling and texting her before, during, and after the attempted home invasion robbery. Ooh, so she set him up. It appears Youngberg's team is insinuating the woman who filed the police report against him for attacking her could have been involved in the robbery. Wow, so he has proof. He has videos. He has information that he gave to the police. Wow. Yeah, so earlier this week he was accused of pistol whipping this woman, causing her a broken nose, broken nose and other injuries. And she filed a police report against him. She was hospitalized for her injuries. And she was given an emergency protective order against young Berg. And she hasn't responded to basically these allegations that he's making. So basically, the first story that came out was that he pistol whipped this woman, and she got a emergency protective order against him. She had a broken nose. She was in the hospital, and there are pictures of her injuries online. But now he's given a statement with his lawyers. This was yesterday, saying that he was a victim of an attempted home invasion. That is crazy. That sounds like a setup for sure. If he saw her phone and saw that she's sharing locations, ooh, you can't trust nobody. That is a shame. So she basically had been to the house before. He wasn't in a relationship with her. You already know what that is. So she had been to the house before, probably scoping out the house, seeing what he has in the house. She's familiar with the layout of the house. Probably went back, told her homeboys, look, you can come through the back, because this, he got an alarm system. You could do this, do that. So she's familiar with the layout of the house. And it's interesting. It's important that they pointed out that it was 50 degrees and she wanted to get into the hot tub. So I guess while they were going to be in the hot tub, this is when these guys were going to be kicking in the door, waving the 4-4. But young Berg's like, nah, it's 50 degrees. I ain't getting in no hot tub. That's crazy. That's crazy. They sure did that small. Lien from the county for what? Taxes, tax lien of sorts. Yes, did you see the girl? Yeah, I seen the. Dang, I really wish I was on StreamYard. Yeah, I was looking at the pictures just now. Her face was jacked up. Planned and coordinated. LOL. His attorney told him to use those words. Of course. But it's important that they do use those words because, again, they have cameras showing the men trying to kick in his door. He has security cameras. The alarm did go off, so that's recorded by ADT. Shout out to ADT. Okay. And he also seen proof in her phone that she was communicating with somebody via text and sharing her location. Georgia is quick to evict as well, so folks don't play with Georgia. Y'all heard Luda folks will leave on probation. Definitely sounds like a setup, as he probably should have, especially if you're trying to rob me. Okay, luckily she didn't get word. That is insane. What is wrong with these people? And let me tell you, technology is a gift and a curse. It is a gift and a curse. It takes nothing for her phone records to be subpoenaed. I watch First 48 a lot, and I know that those officers, they'll say that I like Leroy's cell phone location was pinpointed at the scene of the crime. Why would you think that you could get away with that? These cell phones, man. Not that I would want her to get away with that. That sounds like I'm trying to say that she should have been smarter and not use her phone so she can get away with it. But she's an idiot. If this is true, she should go to jail. But then again, what's going to happen with him breaking her nose and stuff like that? I'm pretty sure he'll be hit with some charges and fines. And this was in LA. Gee, what is wrong with these people? Text messages do not go away. They can all be recovered, of course. Yes, my location is always off. Okay. I was about to say something funny, but I am not. Nope. I am not going to allow anyone to incriminate themselves. So that's right. My location is always off too. You don't need to know nothing. Instagram don't need to know my location. Twitter don't need to know my location. Mind your business. She is an idiot. What an idiot. How dare you? You come to my house once or twice, then you come back and try to pull off the okey doke, try to set me up. That's crazy. Young Bird could have got killed. Yo, she should go to jail for real. And you know when they get her in that interrogation room, you know she gonna snitch. That's wicked, yo. That's terrible. Mm-mm-mm. I don't anything should happen if you're trying to rob me and attack me. You trying to set me up? And then now now if he's smart, I don't know if he lives with anybody. Now he probably has to move. If he's smart, because you don't know who these other people told where he lives. They would be a fool to try to like rob him again, but you never know. What a wicked charlatan she is. Mm-mm. Let me be quiet. Let me not say that. Yeah, she should definitely go under the jail. Trying to set him up. Yeah, because when this first came out, I was like, he did what? When I said, let me wait to some more information. That's what I normally do. Like when a story first breaks, you know what I mean? I just kind of wait around for more information to be revealed. This world is made up of idiots. If he got killed, they definitely would have been caught. They should be lucky. Nothing but. I'm telling you, that's crazy. That's nuts. Like I said, when I first heard this, I was just like, wait, what? Well, I'm glad that he put out a statement through his attorney. That was smart. That was very, 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 very smart. Oh, God. What is going on with these stupid people? What else is going on, y'all? Your discernment is on point. Yeah. Sometimes I normally. Yeah. Very true. Trust me, it sure is only me. It's sure. Ever since I was a young youth. Yes, it is. And I've learned to tap into that. I was trained up. Yeah, I usually wait. Just like with that, I can't get Andrew Gillum off my mind. I feel for him, man. I really do. And that's why I kind of waited. Because, you know, when everybody was talking about it when it first happened. And I was just like, okay, let me see if I could find the police report. So I searched and I was like, okay, good, it's right here. So I read it and I was like, mm-mm. And then I was waiting for him to give a statement, and he did. That's why I reported on it, because I wasn't even going to talk about it at all if he wasn't going to give a statement. So glad if Angela is leaving. Oh yes, I talked about that last night on the live. What's his name? Bow Wow quit. Says that he quits, and he wants Angela to quit with him too. I don't think that he is. He didn't say why. He just said that the network needs to get their ish together. But he's an executive producer. He has executive producer credit. I think that he's pulling a publicity stunt. Because what would be the benefit of him leaving? He ain't got nothing else going on. Romeo is actually doing things and working. So when I heard that Romeo was leaving, I believed it right away. Because you could tell. But Bow Wow, nah, I'm not buying it. I did. I went in on Bow Wow. Little cornball self. You don't get out of here, Shad Moss. Nobody care if you leave. You ain't going nowhere. You have nothing else to do. Please. Did y'all watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? Oh, who watches Tasha K in here? Yeah, Bow Wow always wants attention. He's like a little twerp. Ugh. Just cornball. Anybody in here watch Tasha K? You watch her? She posted on Twitter. I think today is her birthday, if I'm not mistaken. But she posted on Twitter last night that today she was going to be putting up a video. I don't know if she's going live, but she says today she's gonna be let me see if I can find the tweet. Let me stop paraphrasing and stuff. She's posting a video today about Carly Red. It's supposed to be some exclusive. Who is this? It's supposed to be some exclusive information about Carly Red. That something she's been holding on. She put A Winos, I'm kicking off my post birthday week comeback. Oh no, her birthday was last week, right? I'm telling y'all what hashtag Carly Red is afraid to tell you. I've been holding this for 3 years. Tomorrow we drank. At this point, Mona Scott will catch a case behind Carly for doing anything to stay on the show. I saw this last night and I'm like, say what? What the heck is going on? So she didn't put a time, but I will be tuning in. Cause what is this secret that Carly Red has? Like on the end of the last episode or the season premiere of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, she just kept saying like she was going through so many things. She was going through so many things. She was depressed. She was at a funeral home. And like I said in my review, I don't think it's a literal funeral. I think it's a figurative funeral, like death to her relationship or something like that. I saw the preview for the season when she was talking to Alexis Sky, and she said that she was like, yeah, he held a blank to my head. I'm like, what is going on with Carly Red? Better them than me. Grandkids in and out. Nothing much. I was talking about Young Berg. Tasha K will find the deeds on Andrew Gillum. The deeds. Yeah, I hope so. You like Tasha? Yeah. Carly is a mental patient. The real question is who really cares about. You know what I'm saying? This better be good. I just want to know what's going on because she just kept saying like, "Oh, I was so depressed." She started drinking and smoking. Like, what's going on with you, girl? But Tasha said in her Twitter post, she said at this point, hashtag Mona Scott will catch a case behind Carly for doing anything to stay on the show. What does that mean? I'll tell you one thing. Alexis Sky needs not to be on any reality television show. I'm not saying anything about anybody's children and their mothering skills. I would leave it at that. I just think that she needs not. She just she needs to take a page out of Andrew Gillum's book and get ghosts. Be gone. Off the grid, girl. Because just a disgrace. A disgrace. And yes, I'm being judgmental. A disgrace. Every time we see you on or you're shown on social media, on TV, it is some trashy foolishness, some distasteful behavior. You're fighting. Girl. No, ma'am. And for what? What do you do? Do you sing? Do you rap? What do you do? Like, what do you do? And then you want people to have sympathy for you, but you don't have any respect for yourself or your family. You believe Mona sold the franchise? Interesting. That would be wise for her to do. You know who else is coming out with a show on Zeus? Tommy. Remember Tommy from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? It's called Tommy SHIT. And it is executive produced by Tammy Roman and Mona Scott Young. I saw the preview for that when I was watching Ray J and Princess's The Conversation Part 1. I want Tommy to win. I really do, man. She's just got a lot that she's dealing with, but I do want her to win. I do. So I'll probably watch that too. I haven't watched Jocelyn's show. Not interested. I did watch Black China, so I renewed my subscription to Zeus, even though I said I wasn't going to, because I want to see part 2 of Ray J and Princess. I talked about that too the other day. But Tommy has her own reality show, huh? This should be interesting. I hope she's doing something productive. At least she tries. I will say that. Tommy tries, you know. She got a lot going on legally, but she does get out here and try to work. She's usually doing something. But I just want her to clean it up. She's liked by a lot of people. She just got that fighting spirit in her, man. Sheesh. She's so sad though. Every time, even when she's trying to be happy, she's so sad. You could just see it in her. Alexis is a lost soul. She's another one that will do anything to stay on reality TV, and that's gonna be her demise. I'm telling you, we. Alexis scared me. She should not be on TV. Agreed. But what else is she gonna do? I could rattle off a whole bunch of things that Alexis can do. But I'm not going to say. She's just so... God. You know what I'm learning to do as I get older, especially being on this platform, is to bite my tongue about certain things. That's new for me. You know? It's not that I don't have any self-control, but you do have to be careful what you say. And that's a good thing for me. Because if we were all on the phone, okay? So this is new. I welcome this challenge. But yeah, Lexus, she just, first you walk up into somebody's party that you're not even invited to. You bring your sidekick with you. Looking a whole fool. She's another one. You have people's priorities. I get all of this reality TV stuff and being a little, I don't understand it, but that's what they do. You know what I mean? They hype stuff up for a check. But you not everybody has the luxury of being able to do so. Like Alexis, you got a lot of stuff going on, sis. This is the last thing that you should be doing. And I'm telling you, this is going to be her downfall. It has been so far, but see, it's all fun and games until then people come knocking on your door, and then you want to be on live crying and stuff. No, you doing this to yourself. Nobody's forcing you to do this. I hope you do commentary on that show because I want to know what's going on. Just because of Tammy Roman. Oh, on Tommy's show? I forgot what date it's coming on. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Like I said, I like Tommy. I do. She gets on my nerves, but she gotta get it together. She's trying though. I think she is trying. I don't think that she comes on reality TV just to be like a hot thought pocket mess, you know? She's really trying. So I want to see her win. So I'm interested to see. And if Tammy Roman is back in this, then it might be worth watching. I like Tammy too. She's come a long way. Yeah, Tammy getting her producer creds after Shawnee hated on her getting word. You see how life is so funny? Alexis elevator don't go all the way up. Alexis, her elevator is out of service, sis. Okay? It's been out of service. Out of service. Buttons don't work. Door don't even close. Just a whole bunch of yellow tape that just say out of service. She's crazy to me, man. She's really, really crazy. Child. She was in Jersey. And she decided to get crunk with one of Fetty Wap's baby mothers. And I know exactly where she was in Jersey. Just gonna say it, my old hometown in Paterson. Shout out to Paterson, New Jersey. And I guess she thought she didn't know how the Paterson girls on that side of town get down. And all that smoke that you see her have for Carly Red on this episode, sis was locked in a car, shook. There was no security and no production to hold those girls back in Paterson. I saw the video and I also heard, still got my ear to the streets in my old hood on that side of Paterson anyway. Okay? And she was shook. She thought she was going to come out there with all that smoke. And I guess she thought that she was on Love and Hip Hop. No, honey, you were in real life. She needs to have a seat. That girl she really is crazy. And I would hate to see her end up in a bad situation. You just stop it. You're not about that life. And what is she fighting for? Because she supposedly used to mess with Carly's man. Like, you always fighting over a man, girl. Will you get out there and march for social justice? All this fighting that these people like to do. Go out there and fight for ex-cons to get their rights to vote. Go out there and march for that. And swing your arms for that, for social justice. This foolishness, man. Get on my nerves. Take care of your kid, man. You're bugging. You're bugging. Anyway, let me get off that topic. Yeah, I know how Royal B love the kids. She out here acting stupid. And then you want to get on Instagram and cry. Like anybody's doing anything to you. No, you're doing this to yourself. That's that on that. Who said Oprah was arrested? Oprah shuts down rumors she's been arrested? Oh gosh. I don't even care. Who started rumors about Oprah? I'm on Twitter, y'all. I don't have anything to do today. I'm locked in. I want to go to Walmart so bad because I need more paper towels. I have, but I need more. But I don't want to go into Walmart. I should have went earlier this morning when probably no one was in there. I don't want to be in crowded spaces at all. I'm okay being locked in the house. They're always fighting over something not relevant. Word, like fight over black women's rights. Damn. Jesus Christ. Stupid people, man. Fight over equal pay for women. There's nothing. Like I said yesterday, my timeline is just filled with this situation. None of these celebrities is acting up. Oh boy, how long have I been on here? Oh, an hour and 50 minutes. I went to Publix yesterday. They had a good amount of stuff, but no paper products. Dang. Yeah, I like Publix. Their their produce. The last time that I went in Publix last week Thursday, there was no water. Even though I had stocked up. I went to Walmart to get water. They had the water. No, they had water, but they had like Aquafina, which I don't drink. I like spring water. Like they had purified water and drinking water, but I like spring water. But they did have lemons, oranges. Their fruit section was stocked fully. So I took advantage of that. That's what I've been eating. Spinach. No meat. Hey, TKC, what's good? Welcome, welcome. We in here just chit chatting. What are your thoughts about Andrew Gillum, TKC? If you don't mind sharing. I'm just in here. Salute, salute. Glad to see. Are you holding up? Everything okay on your end? Are you good? You have all your essentials? You taking care of yourself? I'm not talking too much about, what's going on. Just making sure everybody is okay. I like spring water. They had water, all important stuff. Is on a 2 minimum. Okay. Yeah, it should be, man. Everybody, man, I don't even want to go there. People are like panicking and shopping. No judgment, but it's just like, we have to be courteous. Oh, gas. Oh, good looking out. Gas station. Now, how much are those paper products at the gas stations? Because they price gouge during times like this. You heard about Andrew Gillum but didn't look into it? Yeah, you good over here? Good, good. Yeah, I'm just, I'm not getting too much deep into it. Just kind of everybody giving people, advice. Just making sure everybody is good. Are you stuck in the house too, TKC? Or you still like working? Some people are still working. I'm in the house, which is fine. I don't mind. I was just saying that I wanted to get some more paper towels. I live in the vicinity of, in the middle of 3 gas stations. You think he's on the DL? Andrew Gillum. Get water from the gas station too. Some sell. Yeah. Oh, rubbing alcohol. First of all, rubbing alcohol. Can I just say something, y'all? Now, I'm not a medical professional, but my mother is. My mother has been she's a healthcare professional. How old am I? 36? For like 30 years. So, you see everybody buying up hand sanitizer and stuff like that? Rubbing alcohol, I stock up on. I always have rubbing alcohol in the house. And I think when I go to Walgreens, I either buy the one that's like 91 or 97% ISO something or another. That's better than hand sanitizer. I'm just saying. Oh, TK's, you on break right now? Okay. Just tell people, keep their distance. Tell them give you 10 feet. Just stay safe. Yeah, I'm okay. Good. You know what? I'm in the middle of 3. Yeah, I'm 3 gas stations. So that's probably what I'll do. Just run to the gas station, huh? Are gas prices dropping where you guys are? I noticed they are everywhere. I'm gonna see if they have paper products. I don't even want to leave the house. I mean, I go outside to like walk the dog and like walk with my little one. walk around the community that I'm in, but mm-mm. Maybe some corner stores too. They hike up the price. That's true. I'm in the house unless I have to go out. Sent my oldest to her dad's. She got back from a school trip less than 14 days ago. Okay. All the alcohol was gone? Dang. Yeah. I don't like getting anything less than 91% word. Like, I just always have rubbing alcohol. Like, even sometimes after I wash my hands, I'll just, put a little alcohol on my hands. I use it to like clean, like I get a cotton ball and I'll put alcohol on it and I wipe my phone, my cell phone, the iPad. I'll wipe off like my mouse, the computer with certain things that I touch often, the remotes. So I use it to like clean, to disinfect. And also if you have like a cold or anything, like a head cold, chest cold, just pour some alcohol, rub it on your neck, on the back of your neck. Not too many people around me anyway, just walking back in. Okay, alright. Well, stay safe. I don't know if you have to get off, if you have to go back, but yeah, stay safe. Just wishing everybody the best. Yes, gas 198. What? Filled up 2 weeks ago and still have more than 198. That's what? Those were the gas prices back in the day when I first started driving. That's when you could be like, let me get five. Let me put $5 on it. I'm getting over pneumonia. Oh wow. How you feeling now? You much better? Get some garlic. Only me, man. Get some garlic, some raw garlic. Chop that bad boy up, and get some honey, and like chop up the garlic, fine, like chop it up. Get a spoonful of honey, raw honey. Put that garlic in there. Just take it down. Been looking for toilet paper for 3 days, down to one roll, and there's none in the store. Dang, that sucks. I'm gonna check out some gas. Yeah, that's true. Gas station, right? Go to the gas station and see if they have like paper towels and stuff. I am not going to anybody's Costco's, BJ's. You can forget about it, cause I heard it was crazy. My cousin was just telling me the other day, up where she lives, people were fighting in Costco's. They had to like call the cops. People were fighting over limited items in Costco. I don't want to be. I'm not doing all of that. I'm not fighting over parking spaces. I'm not fighting with anybody, because these are serious times and people are crazy. So I'm good. But yeah, I'm gonna check out the gas station. I think I have enough. I mean, I have enough, more than enough water. I don't want to be one of those people that's like, well, shoot, I'm gonna buy more. I don't know. I just think about the person who may be down to their last. You know what I'm saying? I know that sounds corny, but that's just how I am. Like, I always stock up on water anyway, even before all of this went down. So it's like, I don't want to be that person to like take, okay, let me get 3 more cases of water, and someone may be down to their very last and coming to look for water. I mean, if it's not me, it'll be somebody else, but still. Mm. Almost passed out in public with my mask on. Got honey, garlic, ginger, turmeric. Okay, cool. Yeah, turmeric is really good. Wow. Yeah, you got to take it easy. Check your local Asian supermarket. They fully stocked too. Is there an Asian supermarket over by me? Probably not. I don't mind driving. Like, gas is cheap. Ain't got nothing else to do. I just don't want to go anywhere and see the parking lot so crowded. I'm turning around. First of all, I don't even like going to the supermarket when it's crowded anyway. Normally on Friday mornings, I'm talking about early Friday morning. We're talking about like 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. I'll go in the supermarket if I have to go like food shopping. Nobody's in there. Everybody's at work. Kids are at school. I like going to the supermarket when it's empty. So I usually go early, early. Even sometimes if I have to go like 7:30, 8 o'clock, that's me. I'm in and I'm out. I don't like all of that. You very rarely will catch me in the supermarket on a Saturday afternoon or like when it's crowded. If I go on a Saturday, it's early morning when people are just still asleep. That's always been me anyway. So like now it's 1:30 where I am, and I don't know. I don't even know if I want to step out anywhere. But I don't mind driving to go see. I'm just is it worth it though? But I would rather just go get more paper towel now. That way I don't have to do it on the weekend cuz the weekend some people are still working. Um so some people are still at work. I don't know. What do you do when your immune system is overactive? I don't know. I can ask my mother and I will get back to you for sure. Hold on. Yeah, I know I always have my post-its at my desk. No, seriously, I'm going to write that down. Like I said, my mother's the healthcare professional. I don't know. I wrote that down. I'm going to parking lot that question. Yeah, that's a good question on me. What does an overactive immune system look like? A lot of businesses here were giving out toilet paper since the employees aren't there. Oh, really? They diagnosed me with lupus, but my immune system is overactive, so therefore is attacking my body as in muscle, blood, and nervous system. Yeah, because lupus is an autoimmune disease, if I'm not mistaken. Honestly, I don't think anytime. I know, right? Yeah, it's true. I was saying that to myself this morning. I'm like, it doesn't even make a difference. Like, right? I might as well just go and get it over with. Ask mom how effective is peroxide. Peroxide as far as to clean with or to not to ingest, right? It's pollen season. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not yeah, it's pollen season too. Change of the weather. Yep. Yeah. Ask mom how effective peroxide is. Yeah, I'll ask. And also too, like nobody, like no one has come in my house either in the last like 8 9 days or so. I'm just like, no, no, kids can't come over, little cousins can't come over. I just don't want to take any chances. I have lupus too. Had the flu in January, pneumonia in February. Going through it. Oh, okay. Wow. One of my friends I went to high school with, she had she has lupus, and I remember she ended up getting a kidney transplant because she was on dialysis. Oh, rubbing peroxide on your hands in lieu of hand sanitizer. Okay, I'll ask her. But I think rubbing if you have rubbing alcohol, but peroxide, yeah, I think it's the same effect as far as sanitizing. I'll double check. Trick Daddy has lupus too. Yeah, he does. And I didn't know he had lupus for 10 years. 10 years he had lupus. And he's not doing any dialysis. He's not taking any medication for his lupus. Wow. I'm just looking at Twitter. What else is going on, y'all? What y'all want to talk about? We got time. Just asking because folks may be buying up alcohol, but peroxide may still be there. That's a good point. Turmeric helps lupus too. Yeah. Turmeric is very really good. Has a lot of health benefits. If you need it, now is the time to get it before 5 p.m. That's when most people start coming home from work. Yeah, that's true. Cause I said, yeah, I'm looking at the time and I'm like, yeah, I don't even want it to be 4 o'clock and I'm leaving out the house. I don't have to go far, but if I have to drive far, I don't mind. Wash hands for over 20 seconds. Vigorous rubbing hands. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I just want to get paper towel. I could, you know what? I'm not going anywhere today because the time. I know it doesn't matter the time, but I'd rather go early in the morning. I don't know why. I'm just, but I'll go drive around and see. I'll hit up Walgreens first and CVS and see what they have. Then I'll hit up the gas station. These places are all in my vicinity. Get some hand sanitizer too. I don't honestly, I never liked hand sanitizer. I never liked I would rather use 91 or 97% rubbing alcohol, which I have in excess here because I always use rubbing alcohol. I don't like hand sanitizer. I'd rather wash my hands. Witch hazel, word. Alcohol peroxide and witch hazel. I remember years ago in high school, my biology teacher just like talked about how ineffective hand sanitizer really is. Greetings, shown together. Greetings. Make sure you watch out for the senior only hours. You know what? The seniors, I love it. It's true. They always are in the supermarkets very early in the morning because, like I said, I go to the supermarket. Any doctor's appointments I have, I'm usually like, what's your first appointment? I like to get in and out. In and out. The seniors are okay. They're all right. In the supermarkets, they're, just scooting about. Sometimes they'll ask me, hey, you can you please reach this for me on the top? And I always clutch my pocketbook tight because sometimes I don't be trusting Granny and Gramps. Mm-hmm. But I'm always, polite to them. This one lady said to me, no lie. This was a long time ago. Oh, you're such a pretty colored girl, old lady. And I just laughed. What was I gonna say? Thank you so much. You're a pretty colored girl, so beautiful and tall. Cause I am tall. She called me a pretty colored girl, y'all. Old white lady. I was like, oh, you old bag of bones, thanks. That makes sense. Not too many people out in the morning. If you need food though, might as well go now. I know. I always follow my first mind. And my first mind has been telling me, yes, it doesn't matter what time I go, but I'll probably just go to Walgreens and CVS and see if I could get like more paper towel. I don't need anything else for now. and then probably go early in the morning to the supermarket just to get some more like fruit and stuff. I don't really need anything. Like I cooked yesterday to last. I cooked 2 separate dishes to last, so I wouldn't have to like cook every day. I got nothing else to do. And I'm gonna see if I can find some bleach. I need more bleach, and I need some Swiffer wet wipes. Yeah, it's 1:41. Yeah, trust me, 4 o'clock is not gonna catch me out on the street. Everyone is out all day. School closed here. Yeah, where I am, schools are closed too. Supermarkets and Walmarts close early here to allow to restock. But you know what? That's really good that they. First of all, that's good that they close early. So you know what? Since they close early to restock, I'm gonna probably go early in the morning to Publix. But I am gonna go to CVS and Walgreens just to see if I can get some paper towels. Only get the natural hand sanitizers by Dr. Bronner's or Trade. Oh, Dr. Bronner's has hand sanitizer. Have you guys tried that Dr. Bronner's Castile soap? I think it's like peppermint scented. I smelled it, but everyone says it's good for everything. You can use it to clean like your house, and you can use it to clean yourself. I never used it, but everyone talks about it. Stores are now mandating early hours are for seniors because oh really? Let me see if I got a gray and black wig and a walker. See, my grandmother's walker is still here. My grandmother and they live in Jersey. So my grandmother, I used to kidnap her and make her come stay with me. She ain't got nothing else to do. But she can't, travel now because of all this stuff going on. And ticket prices are dirt cheap, y'all. Oh, ticket prices are dirt cheap. But I don't want to risk it. Some people say that to get a reaction. Yeah, I just laughed at her. I was like, lady, you got 1 foot out the door. I'll give you a pass. You old bag of bones. I'm dark skinned. That's like when people used to say, you're so beautiful for a dark skinned girl. I made sure I got them together though. Yeah. The governor out here told us to prepare to keep the kids out of school until the fall. Yeah. Let me tell you something about that governor out there, Gathers. That governor out there means business, and I'm here for it. I've been paying attention to what he's been doing too. Out here in the Bay, they are, so don't be surprised if they don't let you in. They're checking ID too? Dang! They mean business. Yeah, that Castile soap is the bomb. They sell it everywhere, even Ross and Burlington. Yeah, I've seen it in Walmart and online. Like everyone swears by it. You can use it for everything. You can use it to wash your hair, mop your floors, clean your taco meat, your chest hairs. I have to try it. It looks nasty. But I like that peppermint scent though. I did smell it, the peppermint one. Strong. Oh, Publix is closing early to sanitize and restock. Are you only me? I don't. You on the East Coast, right? Yeah, I don't think is there Publix on the West Coast? No, right? What time are they closing? Gavin Newsom is not playing out here, as far as I'm concerned. Listen, yeah, that's where Gathers is on the West Coast too. I've been paying attention to what he's been doing since the start of all of this stuff, and I've been like, yo, this guy is serious. Like he's taking more precaution than Cheeto had. Like he's on it, and I have to say I respect it. Ticket prices are super cheap right now. Someone posted they got Bible study tomorrow in Jerusalem. Oh my gosh. Oh. gosh. Not Bible study in Jerusalem. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, they close at 8? Oh, you're in Atlanta. Okay. Yeah, because Publix normally closes at 11, I think, right? Yeah. And they open at 7:30. That's why I used to go. I'm telling you, I used to go to Publix at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Not Bible study in Jerusalem. Yo, that is funny as heck. Why you ain't send that to me? Gathers. Ticket prices are so cheap. They got Bible study in Jerusalem. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Oh snap. All our stores closing at 7 p.m. Don't be surprised if Gavin runs for Yo, let me tell you, thus far, I'm keeping it real. Gavin would have my vote. It's a lot of things, and I think Gathers, I was trying to tell you this, but I don't think you was like, yo, word, you ain't care. That governor out there, he be on it. He be on it. Even not just with this situation that's going on, but other situations too. Like I said, I pay attention. Yep. I like the way he handles a lot of things. That joke will tie you over until tomorrow. Now that joke is gonna tie me over. You know how I am. Tie me over for the rest of the week. Yeah, Gavin is California. I really like how he handles certain things. I do. Yep. And especially with this. This is it's a good look. Oh, you on break? They got you. They got you out. Go home right now. Tell him I said it. Go home. I'm about to text Gavin. Go home right now, Gathers. I don't like that. Is your job planning on shutting down? Or like releasing you on like a half a day? Paid furlough for 2 weeks? Word? Telling you, Cali y'all got it good out there. Do they have a curfew? Oh, you mean break as in no work? Yeah. Does California have a curfew like for I think every state does. I don't think there's any state that doesn't have like a curfew where these restaurants and supermarkets are staying open regular hours. No curfew? Wow. I know Jersey has a curfew. I think it's 8, but it is for restaurants and like bars and stuff like that. And some of these restaurants they don't have a dine-in option. You can only take out and have delivery. I'm gonna have to catch replay. Gotta clock back in. Oh, good. So you'll be working from home next week. Perfect. I'll be here. And send me those memes, sis. Thank you. Oh, you're gonna be working from home next week? You ain't gonna get no work done if you tuning into these lies. You're gonna be writing your reports in crayon. They closed the strip club. Oh my god, you guys. Oh God, they closed the strip club. Oh no, that's when you know it's real, right? If they don't let me out of here, I'm gonna call the CDC. There's a curfew only in San Fran. Oh, there's only a curfew in San Francisco, not in the whole state. Okay, yeah, I thought for some reason I assumed that there was a curfew in the state of California, but in San Francisco it is. Okay, you said you're gonna call the CDC? Yo, you guys are crazy. It's not mandated, but I think every business they're taking precautions. Restaurants are takeout only. Not sure if they have a time stipulation. Okay. Rashana says she's gonna call the CDC. Oh gosh, you guys are nuts. Honestly, I was wondering about strip club. Lord, what is the strippers gonna do? Oh Lord, Diamond and them, how they gonna make ends meet? They better do. They better do what Dyson did. Better get on that website and step their prices up. I'm just saying. Just a suggestion. Yeah, I can only have. Strip clubs are probably the most unsanitary places. Yeah, they can't. They're not getting any paid leave. Lord have mercy. What the strippers gonna do, y'all? Mm, mm, mm. They better get on that website. Create a website. It's free. You can create a website for free. Mm-hmm. Make that money, Diamond. Make that money. Oh boy, what are we gonna do, y'all? Listen, I've been on. Look, I've been running my mouth for 2 hours, y'all. 2 hours I've been on here. That's crazy. I'm gonna have sisters uploaded. I'll watch that. I'll probably come on camera for that one, even though it's gonna take longer for it to upload. What else comes on tonight? What do you think of stock prices? Ooh. Yes, I am partaking. And I don't want to say in what, but I will say this. If you don't watch if you don't already watch Dr. Boyce Watkins' YouTube channel, I strongly suggest checking out his YouTube channel. Yes, I have. And just watch Dr. Boyce Watkins. Dr. Boyce Watkins on YouTube. I'll put it there. I'll leave it at that. But yes, I have. And I was having a conversation about that, and how, not to be insensitive, because some people say, oh, this is not a time to talk about that right now. The economy is so bad and this and that is going on. But if you are a person who kind of like is into this stuff, like finances and stocks and things like that, this is a good time for investors. Gotta watch what I say on here. Can't give the people too much information. Don't want my video to get taken down. But I think that Dr. Boyce Watkins is somebody who you guys should watch. He makes it plain, He doesn't have a whole bunch of like political and economic jargon where it's like you'd have no idea what he's talking about. Yeah, but to answer your question, that's a great question all the way up north. Shout out to the Bay. Shout out to the Bay Area. Yes, I have partaken. Prior to this, yes, I have. But now it's like, whoa. You know? I rock with Ally. Actually, I rock with Ally, and I've been rocking with Ally since about 2007, 2008. Come on, all the way up north. Yes. You bought your house in '09 when the stock fell. Sold it last year. It fall again. Going to get a better house. Going to invest in Delta. Woohoo! Do your thing, only me. Okay, so we got some Okay, so we got some yes. We got some money conscious people in here. Or economically conscious people in here. I'm here for it. Now this is the type of stuff I like to talk about too. Mm-hmm. Do you guys watch Boyce Watkins? Like, or listen to his commentary on YouTube? And people are scared because they're trying to hold on to the money that they do have. But scared money don't make money, honey. And even though this is probably the last thing that people are thinking about is investing in property. Warren Buffett bought Delta as well. Yeah, check out some of his most recent videos. It referenced to the economy. Oh, you're a vet too, so no money down. Nice. That's nice. Good. Yes, this is a good time to invest. I don't give financial advice, but I would say look into it. Something a lot of people have time now. Those people who are like home, look into it, man. Don't just get caught up in this being scared about this particular situation. I'm not saying don't care about it, but it's so funny how this is consuming the news outlets and media outlets that all other things are falling by the wayside. And let me tell you something, there's a lot of people who are shifting their focus from this pandemic to other things, and those are the ones that are going to make out like a fat cat because they're paying attention, they're watching these, how the stock is and how shares are dropping, and it's a good time to invest in property, you know what I'm saying? And all this other stuff, and no one else is no one else cares about that. A lot of people are worrying about, no offense, but toilet paper. No offense to anyone, I'm just saying. I don't mean that as a slight at all, but I'm just saying, I mean, yes, of course you got to worry about toilet paper, but trust me, there's a lot of people making silent money moves. I'm one of them, but I'm just saying. And we're talking about people with money, like with wealth, and they're buying up everything. And then next thing you know, a couple of months down the line, you're going to hear so and so became a millionaire overnight. And you're wondering, how the heck did that happen? Yep. Even if you only have $100, buy a few shares and something. Exactly. Oh, LaShonda says, I'm still here just in the bushes doing dishes. Okay, no worries. No worries. Hopefully I'm keeping you entertained. I'm just here. I don't really have anything to do. I'm one too. Taurus. Facts. Yep. Us Tauruses, we know how to follow that dollar, right? Tesla's what? What are those shares looking like for Tesla? Do you know? I watch whatever Warren Buffett says. Yeah, he's still in his house. I would have stayed in mine, but they put a liquor store outside my neighborhood, so I felt it was time to go. Were the property? I don't want to get all in anybody's business, but what? Only me when you sold. Were the property taxes like going up? What were those looking like? Because you said you bought in '09 and you sold last year. You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. I'm not trying to get in your business, but I'm just curious. I used to listen to him, listen to Will Roundtree, that's another one, Max Maxwell, Jay Morrison, and Dave Ramsey. Shout out to TKC dropping knowledge in here. Thank you for that. Yeah, Will Roundtree, I've listened to. Max Maxwell, Jay Morrison. Oh, I'll check them out. I do Dave Ramsey too. Word. I love it. I love it. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. See, these type of conversations, I wish that like we were all on the phone having like, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes conversations, because certain things, you know, you can't really say on here. So yeah, Will Roundtree I've listened to. Yeah, I think like if this is something that interests you, because not everybody has an interest in this stuff. This is good time to let this type of stuff, like economics, occupy your time. Seriously, that's my opinion. You're a Capricorn. Shout out to Capricorn. It went down to 390 today. 390? What? That's dumb cheap. Word? Wait, I gotta let my brother know that. I wonder if he know. He probably already know. It went down to 390 today. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna keep going down. Now that right there, yeah. So you got your eyes on that, huh? All the way up north. That right there is a good investment. Oh yeah, you said you're in Georgia. Yes, it went up, but Fulton County hadn't raised since '09. Really? That's really good. Do you know anybody know any apps that Erica? Hey Erica, greetings. Can purchase stock in? If you know, put it in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. All the way up north, you're gonna make me watch. You're gonna make me start watching. 390 for Tesla. Mm-hmm. And today's Wednesday. Yeah, I foresee it going down. Mm. Does anybody do any trading? LaShonda, girl, you better rent that bad boy out. This is the house that you're living in? Don't forget investing in P&G. They have paper products. Oracle and Intel are steady on returns. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching that. I'm watching that Tesla. I'm watching that. I gotta let my brother know that. I wonder if he knows. See, this is what, like I said, this is what these, you know, people who are in different high in the high tax bracket. This is what they hope for. This is the type of stuff that they hope for. Imagine 390 shares are 390 in Tesla. That's nothing for somebody who is a millionaire or in the upper 100,000aires. That's nothing for them. You know how many shares they're gonna buy right now at it, with it being at 390? Oh, did you? You learned a lot about real estate? My brother is the one that said to me, let me tell you something. Real estate is the best thing to invest in. Not that I didn't care about it back in the day, but I kind of didn't care about it back in the day. Commercial and residential real estate. I don't want to say you can't go wrong, but I think that's the best thing to invest in, real estate. But yeah, LaShonda, the home that you said that you bought, you invested in buying a home and you said it's paid for. Is that the home that you are residing in, or this is a separate property that you have? You say you don't know what to do with it. What's being done with it now? Oh, yes, I live in it, but I have extra land that came with it, but don't like the neighbors. So you're trying to move? You don't like the neighbors. So you're wanting to move from where you are to go somewhere else? Is that, if I'm assuming right? What you call it has a business school also. Boyce Watkins. What the heck is it called? The Black Business Academy or the Black Business School? Something like that. I think that's what it's called. Yes, all the way up north. That's right. Give that knowledge. Facts. Give that knowledge. What a blessing this has become. Look at this. You see what's happening, y'all? You see what's happening? We all have more time to kind of sit around and like be on YouTube maybe. We got more leisure time. But look what's happening. Information is being given. Vital information is being given. I'm here for it all. And yes, that may sound corny to some, but trust me. Free information? Oh boy. Let me see what's going on in this stream. It says stream health is healthy. 358. Yo, I'm texting my brother right now. I'm texting him right now. $3.58. Just checked it. What are you guys doing for the rest of the day? It's 2:10. This ain't even the morning boogie anymore. Well, not even on the West Coast, right? Oh no, it's 11. on the West Coast. It's 11:10, so it's still morning. For vets, it's hard to buy foreclosures with VA, but they did increase the amount of houses. Increased amount of houses can be bought. Not a darn thing. You're not going anywhere today. my my brother just texted me back. What was it before? Yeah, that's a steal. Of course, you dummy. That's my brother. It will go. Yeah, he says it will go lower. That's what I just said. It's gonna go down. He's all excited. Yeah, we talk about stuff like this, my brother and I. That's crazy. Thanks for that information all the way up north. 900 at the top of the year. I hope this moment helps people see the importance of being both more self-sufficient, word, basic survival skills, what needs to be the norm, and more community oriented. Absolutely. I agree with that. I don't have any numbers, just an empty lot. Everybody say I should rent it out or sell it, but I don't know who would end up the land. How many acres is the land? How big is it? Would you yourself build something on it that you can profit from? I don't know if I would sell it. Renting it out, yeah. I don't know if I would sell it though. Schools need to bring back home ec. My mother was just saying that, Ray. My mother was just saying that the other day. Like we were talking about home economics classes, like back in the day when she was in high school, they had home ec. And she said they don't even have these things anymore, and a lot of these kids don't have like skills as it pertains to like trades, like basic skills, like balancing a checkbook. She's like, if you show a lot of people, like a lot of the younger kids now, a checkbook and show, like, ask them, like, how do you balance it, that they would look at you like you were crazy. Financial literacy, home ec workshop, financial. People know how to use tech, but not how to reuse basic items without Pinterest. Life skills, yeah, yep. And I just say that that is a. It's crazy how, like, I'm older. Like, my mother's always been my home girl, but I be talking to my mother like she's like my home girl. Like, I be like, girl. No, I don't say girl to her. She doesn't. I can't talk to my mother like that. But I be wanting to be like, girl, right? Like, for real, girl. No, my mother would be like, please. But yeah, just talking to her now, like, as an older woman, like, I just like, yo, you cool after all, yo. But I understand when you're younger, they have to be the disciplinarian. They can't be your friend. But yeah, we were just talking about that, and how it's pretty much a detriment, and it's causing the younger generation and future generations to be more dependent on the government per se, which is a recipe for disaster. You take away someone's ability to be self-sufficient, or you don't teach someone how to be self-sufficient, they're going to be dependent on something and someone, right? And that leaves them at a huge disadvantage. So you're always going to rely on being taken care of. Mm-mm-mm. Planning a yard sale with friends, going through stuff, too much stuff I don't need anymore. Yeah, that's a quick, easy way to make money for sure. Also going to sell on Poshmark, tax-free money. That's the site where like people maybe like put up. It's kind of like eBay, I think, right? But you don't. Do you bid on Poshmark? Like I know I've seen people like on IG mention Poshmark. There's another site too where they'll like sell their gently used items. They'll take pictures. It's kind of sort of like eBay, but do you bid on Poshmark? Yeah, I wouldn't sell a lot either. Yep, I definitely wouldn't sell it. That's why I was asking how many acres is it? Like you could build something on it yourself and benefit from it. I definitely wouldn't sell it at all because the property is bought and paid for. Your house, the house, and the land next to the house. Heck no, don't sell that. My high school even taught car skills, really, like mechanics. I agree. Well, all the way up north, I wouldn't sell it at all either. Heck no, because if you let's say you sell it and you decide to the person decides to build what they could build what if you sell it to them they could build whatever they want on it. They could build a liquor store, they could build a laundromat, a house, and then they could rent it out to God knows who. So yeah, you build something on it. Build whatever you want to build on it. A house preferably if you can, and then rent that bad boy out. But I definitely would. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but I wouldn't sell it at all. Nope. Bigger Pockets is another good channel on real estate. Is that that's on YouTube? Well, yeah, probably, right? Yeah, a small, yep, energy efficient home. Mhm. Look at everybody in here helping each other out. So no one's doing anything today. Me either. I ain't going. What time is it? It's already 2:18. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just gonna stay in the house and eat and watch TV. Frozen 2 is on Disney Plus, y'all. For those of you who like Disney movies or have little kitties, they put it on Disney Plus early. You sure can get a bigger tax break for energy efficient homes. You sure can. All the way up north, do you happen to work in finance by any chance? I'm just curious. Oh, car skills, yeah. Yeah, that's things that I'm telling you. That's things that we should learn. We should definitely, especially if you own a car, you should definitely know how to change a tire. You know how much money people make off of people not being self-sufficient? Just think about that for a second. People not being self-sufficient, right? There are people who financially benefit off of that. See, Ray said, don't sell the land, build on it. Even consider growing your own crops or letting some of the land grow wild. Again, so native plants can grow. You wouldn't have to do anything. Mm. Ah, you did work Edward Jones investment for a short period. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Man, let me tell you about these taxes, man. I have to pay back. I'm so tight. So tight about that. I didn't file them yet, though. I was trying to find every tax break possible. Like, what? I have to pay back this year. I haven't had to pay back in a long time. Exactly. Make tons of money off people being codependent. Yeah, just think about AAA. I mean, granted, you may need your car towed, but AAA, like, is AAA even still around? That was back in my day. They might be still around. The car club. You pay a monthly fee or you can pay yearly. And if you need your tire change, if you need up to like 2 or 3 gallons of gas, you know, they don't do like oil changes or anything like that. But I'm just saying, you figure you pay like what, $40 a month for the gold membership, and you paying $40 a month just in case something happen. You know what I mean? Mechanics, or you go to Jiffy Lube for an oil change. All you want is an oil change, and they try to tell you that you need a new carburetor and charge you an arm and a leg for something that costs probably like $20 to do. They're charging you like a hundred and something odd dollars, and you don't know no better. Some people don't know any better. They're like, oh my god, I need this. I need the top of the line filter. I need synthetic oil. No, and they make money off of you that way. LOL at the gold membership. I had to go. When I first started driving in Jersey, you get your driver's license at 17. I know in like the southern states you get it at like 16. But I got my license at 17, so I had my permit at 16. So when I had my car, I was on. My mother had AAA, and I was on there. We had the gold membership. The only thing that I used AAA for, real talk, I might have I ever got my car towed? I don't think so. Not by AAA. I don't remember. But you know what I used to use it for? I used to get 30% off at New York and Company because I had a AAA membership. But I never used it. Man, when I was young, like my homeboys and stuff like that used to, if I got a flat tire, they would change my tire. And then we would go to like the tire shop, get my tire patched. I never called AAA for stuff, for nothing like that. It wasn't necessarily I guess it was a waste of money, but my mother was just like, nope, you need to have AAA just in case. But it's good to have, I guess. But better go to your local hood mechanic. Okay, everybody has a friend of a friend, or a uncle's friend, or an uncle, or a cousin, or something. But I don't go to Jiffy Lube to get my oil change. Nope. I may go to the dealer. I've gone to the dealership to get my oil change, or to get like a mild tune up or whatever. But no, you find somebody that you know is good. Good mechanics are hard to find. I have to pay too. That's why I haven't done them yet. Me too. I'm sitting here like, man, what? Nothing. I can't get nothing. Jiffy Lube will tell you need an air filter. I'd go buy it at AutoZone and do it myself. Okay. Somebody, right? Somebody did. He work on cars. Somebody did. Mr. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Jenkins, maybe, he might try to flirt with you. And you be like, oh, Mr. Jenkins, you're so crazy. But he'll probably change your oil for like $12. Get you a new filter. Make sure you good. That's so terrible, right? It's so terrible. Somebody did he work on cars. Ah. Triple. You know, when I was in Jersey, they had auto insurance too, AAA, and it was the cheapest. When I was in Jersey, I had Liberty Mutual. I had I had uh, I had Geico. Gee, woo, they were so expensive. Listen, car insurance in Jersey is expensive anyway. I had Liberty Mutual, Geico, and then I had AAA. AAA was the cheapest. I didn't even know AAA had auto insurance. Oh my gosh, but Geico, geez, they were crazy. They were crazy high. All of them were high. Liberty Mutual too, but AAA was cheap. Was the cheapest for full coverage. AAA will get you vacation discounts. Sure would. That's what my mother used it for. I was always shopping though. And how, it's funny how I found out was I remember this. This is so long ago. I was in this New York and Company, and I opened my wallet to take out my New York and Company card, like the store card. And the lady was like, "Oh, you have AAA?" Because my AAA card was sticking out. She's like, "Do you know that you get 30% off?" And I was like, "Excuse me?" Sure. So I went into New York and Company every week. I still shop there. I love that store. I remember when it was called Learners. All right, let me stop dating myself. What's USAA? That's US Auto Insurance? When BMW told me it was $96 to change the license plate bulb, I ordered it online. Let me tell you something. That's to change a light bulb, the license plate bulb, and change it yourself. I know that's right. Honey. Yo. Shade Tree Mechanics, Mr. Jenkins. Okay, so you in my age group all the way up north when it was Learners. You remember that? Come on, your girl's been around for a long time. I still shop at New York and Company though, even though they've gotten more expensive and the clothes. Like a lot of these places, they got more expensive and the clothes have gotten skimpier. I guess that's due to the recessions, like less material, but you spending more money. Like, what's this? The dress pants, the material on the dress pants are not the same that they used to be when back in the day. They're not as sturdy. I have dress pants from New York and Company from like 2005, 2006 that are still in good condition, not a tatter, not a tear, not a nothing. But now it's like the material is not the same. Used to get the puff coats in every color. What I was gonna say was, who said about all the way up north said BMW tried to charge you darn near $100 for a license plate light bulb. Went to Mercedes, right? Like, let me see if I could get my windshield wiper replaced. Just one, not the pair, just one. This was a couple years ago, baby. One windshield wiper, y'all, because I wanted to keep like the same windshield wiper. I didn't want to get like any cheap windshield wipers and like they be odd. With labor. Now I don't know how much labor goes into changing a windshield wiper, because as far as I'm concerned, they just kind of like snap off and snap on. The man looked me in my face and said, with tax, $275. I said, for a windshield wiper? Like, what? Is this windshield wiper being flown in first class from Germany? And he laughed. Where did I go? Not AutoZone. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the car place is AutoZone, right? Got a quote unquote expensive winch, like a real thick blade, like a sporty looking blade, and had the guy change both of them. 45, almost $50. Child, they said with tax. I said, you mean to tell me I got to pay almost for one windshield wiper plus labor? Labor, y'all. $300, almost $300 for what? For you to just open a blade, rubber, and plastic, and snap that bad boy on the driver's side, and that's it? Labor? I was about to ask, like, yo, y'all hiring? I could snap some. I could snap some windshield wiper blades on here. Sheesh. My uncle had an Audi. He got rid of that thing after a year. That thing did drive nice though. But he said the maintenance on it was too is ridiculous. And a lot of stuff that a lot of stuff he could do himself, but other stuff like they have to have a special machine. That's how like the Jaguars are. A lot of these like luxury cars, you have to have a special machine to diagnose these things or whatever. Honey, Eva Mendes clothes. Yes, I do like Eva. I like her stuff is colorful. I like color. So when she did come to New York and Company, like a lot of her dresses, really nice. Like nice, pretty, not frumpy looking office attire, going out to brunch attire. I do like Eva Mendes stuff. I do. Yeah, some of Gabrielle Union stuff is too cute is too. Yeah, AutoZone does it for free. I remember I needed a battery, a battery for the key fob. You get that from AutoZone a lot cheaper too. And some nice gentleman will, change it for you. They don't charge you to do that. Oh, you don't support anything Gabrielle Union? Uh-oh. Do tell if you don't mind. Remember, this is a judgment-free zone. Just don't put any cuss words or anything crazy in the chat, please. Thank you. You don't support anything that Gabrielle Union does. If you don't mind sharing only me, I'd like to know why. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Make sure y'all hitting the like button too if you haven't done so already. But yeah, Eva Mendes stuff is nice. I really like her stuff. But yeah, a lot of like I said, the dress pants, the materials, they're not the same. That's how Express is too. Oh my gosh, I used to always be in Express too. And it's like I liked Express for so many years because they have long length jeans, and plus I'm small, you know what I mean? So like slim. So they had like the size 1 2 long. I used to like that, but now it's like their material is just so chintzy. It's not the same. I don't know. I'm picky like that, so I need to get my phone charger. I never really liked her when I was coming around and started up with the Dwayne Wade and his child stuff. Your key battery was $5 from the dealership? I'm here, y'all. I'm just plugging in my phone. My phone battery is dying. What's today, man? It's 2:35. Let me find it. We on here rocking and rocking, y'all. Yeah, the key batteries are the same ones you can buy at Walgreens. I had to change mine and bought two for $5. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do know they sell those batteries at Walgreens. I go to well, once I knew better, I started going to AutoZone. Yeah, the dealers they be dealers, and it's crazy because I'm sure it doesn't cost them that much money for them to get these key batteries. You know what I'm saying? And they want to charge you a liver, an arm, and a leg. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Walgreens. I'm gonna see what Walgreens has, y'all. Y'all pray for me. I'm really sad about having to pay back, man. I just got mad all over again. Gotta pay back, man. Come on. Are you kidding me? Give me a break, Uncle Sam. I ain't even calling you Uncle Sam. You ain't my uncle. Sam. So tight about that. Gabby just really didn't sit with my soul even back in the day. I don't feel sorry for what happened to her back in the day as a kid. I censored myself there. Okay. Thank you. Much respect for censoring yourself. Much respect for that. Wasn't she on Red Table Talk, right? I didn't see it, but she on Red Table Talk talking about why she was so mean and bitter when she was coming up in the uh what was movie industry or whatever, coming up in Hollywood. Yeah, she wasn't liked by a lot of people. Yeah, you know. Sam is the worst name on the planet growing up hip hop. I know, right? What a fool he is. He's gross. Stream health. Thank you, Ray. This is exactly, I promise you, if we were ever on the phone, this is exactly how I talk. I just talk like I'm talking on the phone. I be all over the place. My mind works and I talk fast anyway. So like when my mind is going fast, like I'll switch from one thing and it'll remind me of something. Like, you know how many times that I thought of episodes of Martin, but didn't want to blurt it out because I'm like, you know what? They're probably going to be like, what is this girl talking about? That's just how I am. But thank you. I'm glad that I can keep you guys entertained. I be entertaining myself, making myself laugh, you know? But I appreciate you guys for even being on here listening to me and my crazy self. Just trying to keep everybody's mind, you know what I'm saying? Like positive, for real. All jokes, well, never all jokes aside. It's always room for jokes, but you know, I usually watch a lot of MSNBC if I'm not watching anything else. Like TV is usually on MSNBC or Martin. You know what I mean? True story. Like I always have it on. Martin is either playing or MSNBC, but I haven't watched, like, the TV is off unless like I watch Love and Hip Hop on Monday. You know, I watched what did I watch yesterday? Nothing. I didn't watch anything on TV yesterday. Yeah, no, nothing. Today Sisters will come on. That will record. I'll watch that. But I just can't. Like everything on my timeline is, the social pandemic and people crying because they can't find this or they don't have this. Excuse me. So my TV's been off. Like I said, I normally keep it on MSNBC just to, like, you know I'm a nerd like that sometimes, just to stay up on certain events. CNN, I very rarely watch CNN. Mm-mm. I normally keep it on MSN. I mean, they're all the same, kinda, but I can tolerate MSNBC. Roby's growing up hip hop hit list. Bow Wow, JoJo, and Sam. Listen, you forgot Angela. Ugh. Ugh. Patooey. Patooey. You read the paper? You don't watch the news that much? Oh, only me. Only me is the sophisticated royal family member. I know that's right. We used to have to read the paper back in the day. And Pepper, oh God. My left eye just twitched when I saw Pepper. Yo, that. Hold on, yeah. I think my blood pressure just went up. Give me a second. Let me sit back. I know I sound far away. Let me sit back, cause that just seeing that name, I think my blood pressure went up. And I don't even got pressure, high pressure. She has got to be. Pep has got to be the most. She just got. I don't even know what to call. Pepper has got to be the most dingbattiest. How you spell her name? Pepa? She need another P for pathetic. It should be Peppa for pathetic. Yes, we used to have to do current events. Yep, clip and paste and right below with penny. Yep. The youngins they don't know nothing about that word. All the way up north said, get your bearings. I had to adjust my chair. Let me tell you how thrifty I am, right? I took my chair, one of the chairs from my dining room set, and I have that in my studio. It's a third bedroom. It ain't no. I call it a studio. Just being extra at my desk, because I don't want an office chair, because there's carpet in here, and I know after a while, like, the wheels will start to wear down the carpet. Even though I know you can get that plastic thing, but it's just ugly. So I had to adjust my little, and sit back and get my bearings. Oh God. The paper is online, not an old school paper. Okay. You're still reading nonetheless. Yeah, I do like to read articles too. Like, you know how sometimes they'll have like you see something on Twitter and it'll be like the video or whatever. Nah, I'm quick to read the article first, then click on the video. I don't want to be visually assaulted by some of these things that they be putting online. The paper is online, not an old school paper. Do they even still have papers circulating? Like, can you still get papers like the New York Times delivered to your house? I would think that the internet has like kind of phased that business out of people getting like papers delivered to them. But Pepper, honey, ugh, ugh. I need to go rinse my mouth out with peroxide. Just saying her name. She's a disgrace. You're most welcome. No, thank you, LaShonda, for being here. Listen, I know how it is, man. I said to myself, dang, should I even come on? Like, I wanted to be sensitive to people. Because even though what's going on is going on, some people may not be nervous, but there are people who suffer from anxiety that this is really taking a toll on them. So I just was like, should I come on and just be jokety jokety? Because that's my personality, man. I just like to, just talk and just have fun and laugh. It's always something to talk about. And I'm glad I did. We done shared some financial information. Last night's live was dope. We were talking about everything. Even on here. I've been on here for how long? 3 hours and 15 minutes and counting. And everybody's just having a good time. I'm here for it. So thank you, Miss LaShonda, for being here. You sure can. In fact, you have to get a subscription for the New York Times and Wall Street Journal. Yeah, I used to work for the New York Times. I used to do sales. That was my second job. Ooh, and the commission was so beautiful. all my people's got subscription the weekend, just for the Sunday paper. I used to sign them all up like, yo, you want to get the New York Times? They'd be like, what? I'm like, you could just get the Sunday paper. Like, I'm going to call you, all right? And sign you up. Always been a hustler. As an NYC kid, I aspired to be a New York Times reader. Well, I'm a subscriber now and read on the app. And yes, they do deliver physical papers on Sunday. Yeah, I know they have the Sunday paper. Yep, I used to work for them. What? Let me tell you something. That job was the illest. It was in a call center. I was in high school. I used to leave school and go straight to work and be on the phone hustle. I used to be on the phone slanging those New York Times subscriptions. You hear me? Oh gosh. I used to be slanging those subscriptions. Woo, we got base pay plus commission. My commission checks used to be lovely, and they were separate. Good times, man. Good times. I had a subscription to the New York Times. Mind you, we all lived in the same house. Okay? Me, my mammy, my brother, my neighbors and their tenants. This is a multiple family house. Miss Mary up the block and her grandkids. Listen, my relatives in Florida slanging them subscriptions. You hear me? The weekend papers, I used to be like, look, man, if you don't want to get it every day, you could just get the Sunday paper. You could just get the weekend one. It's cheaper. They got coupons in there. Oh my God. That's not how I used to talk on the phone, but what? I used to be selling them things. And plus I knew, like, okay, I know what the base pay was. But commission? Okay, gotcha. Everybody, you hear me? Everybody. My grandmother church folk. Listen. And I was 17, right? I think it was 16. Yeah, because I worked my first job was Burger King. I was there for a year. And I got that job when I was 15. I remember I went and got working papers. Maybe my mother signed them because you had to have working papers. I'm like, look, I'm about to get this money. Burger King used to pay every week. Burger King in the mall. Then got the job at New York Times. I was like, peace out. And that job was beautiful. I was able to buy my first car. It was a used car, but I bought it myself, slanging them subscriptions. And we used to have fun. Like, everybody got along. I used to work on the weekends. Well, on Saturdays, because they were closed on Sunday. I used to work on the weekends, a little overtime. And yes, I was young and I didn't care. Like, I wasn't going to like parties or nothing like that. Not when I was 17. So I used to always be at work. Everybody had a subscription. You hear me? Everybody. And I used to tell people, like, look, if you know, give me 3 people's names that you know. I was working when I was off the clock so that I could have that list going to work the next day. Bam, 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 bam. Come on. Everybody. And I was like, look, yo, just keep this subscription for like 3 months. You know what I mean? Keep this subscription for 3 months. After that, just call in and cancel. It was all good. I didn't tell everybody that, but I told some people that. But some people actually like enjoyed the paper. They're like, you know what? I might as well. And I'm like, you get coupons in there, you know? Oh my God. Paper chasing. Listen. Ever since I was like, wait a minute, so I could work at 15? Or was it 16? I think it was 16. 15 or 16. All I have to do is go down and get a form for my mother to sign. Okay. Always very independent. But we live in different times now, man. I wouldn't, got on the bus, went downtown. I think it was City Hall. It might have been City Hall I went to, or no, what do you call it? The labor board. Got the papers, filled it out, and I was like, look, hey, all you gotta do is sign right here. Yes. Just sign it. Went and got a state ID from the jail. I didn't have my license at 16. Started working at 16. I don't think it was 15. I think it was 16 I was working. Yeah. Some of these kids these days don't know about that hustle, man. I was slanging them New York Times subscriptions. You hear me? Slanging them. And didn't have to worry about having health insurance because I was 17. I was under my mother's insurance. Those are the good old days. Those are under my parents' insurance. Good insurance. Used to get glasses every year. Now I got to pay for my own glasses. So I'd be like, what's the cheapest frames you got? What's the cheapest frames you got? I ain't got that insurance like when I was under my parents' insurance, And my mother works in healthcare, so please, everything was paid for. If I needed a filling, I got the white amalgam filling, not the metals. I got the, I was living high off the hog back in the day. Got the amalgam ones, So I'm like, I don't got nothing coming out my check for health insurance. I'm good over here. What? Used to go to the eye doctor with my mother. Be like, yeah, I think I'll get the Gucci frames this time around. Now? Mm-mm. I'd be like, y'all got Uchi? No Gucci. Y'all got the Uchi? Or the Venucci frames? What about those Clark Kents? You got those Clark Kent's frames? Those look cheap. Oh gosh. Man, I'm telling you, when we were young, my mother, she's always had good insurance though. Always. And it's crazy because I wanted to work. Like, I wanted to work when I was 14. Not that I had to, but I just wanted to. Like, I wanted to be able to say, like, I make my own money, When I got to college, though, I was just like, yeah, this working thing is not going to work for me. I have socializing to do. So luckily, I wasn't, I didn't have to work. In the summertime, when I came home in the summers, I would have a summer job. But I didn't, like, while I was in college, no, I didn't work. Mm-mm. Luckily. You work in healthcare, definitely different nowadays. Yeah, I'm sure now, please. God, they have healthcare all screwed up these days, right? Yeah, but depending on the type of work you do in healthcare, the good thing about it is, like, it's a field that is where the employees, depending on your role, is always in demand. Like if you're a nurse or a nurse practitioner, that's always in demand. There's no over, like, abundance of nurses. Like just about every state, most of the healthcare facilities have a nursing shortage. So that's another field that's one field that's always in demand. And they're also phasing out LPNs now. Some places pay LPNs very, very well, but they're phasing out LPNs. 2:57. All right, y'all. I think it's time for me to go. I'm getting hungry. You see how I set myself up? It's 2:57 right now. So I'm probably gonna step out of here in the next 5 minutes. I'm just gonna go see. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm just gonna go see what it's looking like out there. I'm just gonna go to Walgreens and CVS. I don't think I'm not going to Publix. I'm gonna go to Publix early tomorrow morning. I'm gonna try to see, man, if my grandmother was here, I could roll up in there with her, like, see? Got my senior citizen with me. Let us through. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna hit up the gas stations. Thank you for that, by the way. I should hit up the gas station first, huh? You're a paper pusher. Oh, so you're on the administrative side of healthcare. I respect it. I'm a paper pusher, no blood. Y'all stay safe. Listen, shout out to y'all, man. I'm glad that y'all stuck it out with me. This was fun. This was fun. I'm really glad that you guys, came through. Thank you for keeping me entertained too. You guys are hilarious. And hopefully I, provided some laughs for you guys. Just like I said, I'm always about making the mood lighter. Like, maybe I'll grow up one day, but most likely I won't. I like to laugh. Stay safe. I'm going to update you guys. I'll probably put it on a community post. I'll update you guys. I'm going to hit the gas station first. Yeah, I might be able to get all I need from there. Good looking out all the way up north. Shout out to the Bay Area. Every time I see you in the chat, I'm going to do that. So thank you. I love you guys. Just stay safe. Keep a positive mind. Stay off the news if you can. Just, if you're in the house, enjoy your time with your loved ones. Meditate. Make sure you check out Boyce Watkins if you have time. So I don't know if I'll be on here later. I'll probably just wait until tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a positive and good, relaxing rest of your day. Thank you guys for being therapy for me. This is great. This is therapeutic. I almost don't want to leave, but I need to get my behind out the house. So I'm going to go to the gas station, and I'll probably post something on my community tab. I don't know if I'm going to go live later on, but Sisters will be up tonight. I'm going to make sure that I have that up for you guys tonight. So, Royal Family, I love you, love you, love ya. And until next time, peace.